All right, so I believe we are currently live. This is the Thoughts Express, a podcast where all your what ifs, I thinks, can be expressed here. We are currently being hosted here by Wyattsdot Studios, and my name is Ernest. I'm going to be your host for the day. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and on Facebook. We are currently live on all social media platforms at Wyattsdot. We're going to go around the table and introduce ourselves with these guests that I have here. We're going to start with Patrick. Give us your name and your Instagram and also any other social media platforms that you want the people watching to follow you on.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Patrick Kanate. Instagram, Mr. _Kanate.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Capo Search. Instagram Capo_Search_.
Hi everyone, my name is Thorsten Dopgang. Instagram Gentle Mafia 237. Straight
Okay.
from Canada.
What's up, guys? It's Seth Okai, and my Instagram name is _Seth Okai.
Hey, you all. You guys already know me. You know what's up? Okay. I go by Berm Joaquin Betimbina. My IG is Classic Togolese.
All right, it's nice having you guys here. How you guys doing?
Well, good, man.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Bombastic.
Marvelous. Bombastic.
Sensational.
My
Okay, okay.
goodness.
So let's break the ice a quick. So for an icebreaker question, we have this question that I want the viewers and also the people here to kind of ponder upon. And the question is, would you rather have 100 million friends or 100 million dollars? Which one would you choose and why? Would you rather have 100 million friends or 100 million dollars? Before we get into answering these questions, we are going to take a quick 5 and we are going to be right back with you. Stay tuned. All right, so the question still stands. Would you rather have 100 million friends or 100 million dollars? Guys, what do you think?
I will have 100 million friends
Mhm.
because with 100 million friends, you don't know however many, but some of them could be rich. And whatever it is that you aspire to do, if you have a side hustle or something you want to venture in, some of them might be able to sponsor that if they really want to. Not saying that they have to,
Mhm.
but if they really believe in your vision and take the time to say, you know what, let me see what it is that this guy wants to put out there and it goes well. You know, you can establish something for yourself and there comes your source of income from there.
Yeah.
And then it's also like wherever you go, there's always going to be somebody that you'll be comfortable around, somebody you'll be cool with. So you don't have to really worry about all those kind of things. But for me, yeah, I would rather have 100 million friends.
Oh, than 100 million dollars.
Yes.
All right. What do you guys think?
Telling me,
Uh-huh.
based on what he says, he putting his fate on his friends.
Mhm.
So you betting your future on your friends, like hoping
They give
they'll
you-
turn out right.
Mhm.
As for me, so I'll take that money, because that with that money, I could put myself in a position that I would never like. Not in my wildest dreams, I think about
of
doing
it.
that.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be in charge of like changing not only your life, not your family's life, but a bunch of people's lives.
Mhm.
And just me doing that, and I like being called a boss. Like no one's like working like under people. Like me personally, I sometimes like my manager just talk to me, I just be zoned out. Like, bruh,
I need that money.
yeah. Like everyone would like to be in charge. Like, come on, like there's been if sometimes your family can like turn on you. What makes you think your friends not gonna do the same?
But
You're not talking about 100 friends. You're talking about 100 million friends. And
Yeah.
back to the point, me personally, I'll pick 100 million friends because I feel like there are certain opportunities that you'll be given that's worth more than money. Like Davido, one time I heard him talking about him and his dad. He literally said there are people he has connected his dad to that his dad is way richer than him. But there are people he has connected his dad to meet one on one, not just because of money, but just
Okay.
because of his popularity. And his dad was like really, really grateful for that. If I have 100 million friends, I can be the president of America.
What if they can't vote?
in 100 million friends,
Mhm.
trust me, if I can
Like
influence
half-
them,
Yeah.
That's it.
we're talking about more than 90 million are gonna be 21 and above, 18 and above,
Mhm.
so they can vote.
Okay.
If I can influence them, if they're my friends, and again, we're not talking about acquaintance, we're talking about friends. I
Yeah.
can be the president of America. America has almost 300 million population. If I know 100 million people, it means I know almost 40 to 45% of the population of America. So me personally, I'll pick the 100 million friends. Yeah.
Than the money. All right.
Fair point.
When it comes to me, let me ask you this question: what are you working for? Money or friends?
Obviously, money.
I think we
Yeah.
all can say we're working for money, right?
Mhm.
Like you can get the money. Don't get me right. You can get the money and die today, same as all those 100, million friends. But personally, I will go ahead and take the 100 million because I feel like whatever. Because it didn't say that like the friend that you're with currently won't be with you. All I need is one friend. All I need is two. And I think like if you know me personally, you know the type of people I surround myself with. That's all I need. So I'll go ahead and collect that 100 million.
To support what he said, because I agree with him. The 100 million friends, having that, like the places I can get, is going to be, it's going to be a bigger advantage. And just knowing
Right.
the access and the network I have with people, because
Yeah.
there's certain things that money can't buy.
Exactly.
It's like things, examples like having an insight on something.
Yeah.
Like there's an opportunity somewhere, you can buy into it. You have to know someone who works there
Yeah.
and be able to get in there.
Yeah. And again, we all sound like 100 million is a lot of money. It's not. It's not that. When it comes to
Like, it is a lot of money,
no. I'm talking as compared to the way they're making it sound like, oh, if I have 100 million today, I don't need nobody again in my
No,
life.
that's not what I said.
You understand what I'm saying? No, I know you're saying like couple of friends one and day, but you can't have no friends. They say you can't have no friends. You can have just family. The money, you can meet people that can help you, tell you things that's gonna make you 20 million in 1 month. There are people that have that connection in America. But they will not just give that to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think the rich get richer? Because they move around with rich people. It's all about the mentality that if I'm with this person, we close, I will show this person how to make money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all know people that got money. But if you want to look at it, not a lot of people are billionaires. But if you have 100 million friends, let's be honest. In 5 years, you have that money.
So yours is more like a compound. It compounds to get you that money.
Yeah, if you smart, if you know how to walk around with your friends, you're gonna have that money. If you're a lazy person, you might not. You understand? And again, back to my point.
Yeah.
If I tell everybody to cash out me $2, I got $200 million.
That's true. Also like,
And I still got friends. you understand what I'm saying? I got $200 million and I still got friends.
And I like that for you, okay? I like that for you. But I think like you said, if you're smart, right? And I consider myself as a smart guy because with that 100 million, there are a lot of things that like I can do with it. I can invest
That's
in
true.
real estate. I can do a lot of things with it. But you have to be you won't just have that 100 million and spend it just like that.
Again, Jakeem, not all investment are successful. If you don't know who's gonna tell you the right investment to put your money in, you can buy a house in a location that's not gonna make no money.
True. I can use that 100
And back
million.
to the point, I've seen there are stories of like 2-3 people that have won lotteries 1 billion. They receive almost 400 million. In the space of 10 years, the money is nowhere to be found. So again, if you have that money, if you don't have the money, you gotta be smart. Somebody that's not smart with that money is gonna blow it up in 10, 15 years.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
So with the thing with 100 million friends, here's the thing. Let's say you die, right?
Yeah.
Right. Your generation, your friends know you, so they're gonna make sure your family is good.
That's
Like
true.
your children and everyone that comes after that. Since you're a guy that knew so many people, it's easier for the child to also even benefit from that.
Your love in
it
the
doesn't
community.
even benefit only you.
Yeah.
It benefits the people that you know, your friends, your family, your
Exactly.
wife. So it's really it's like an environment where everyone is just being successful.
Right.
So that's why I'll choose my 100 million friends.
Okay, so let me give it a quick. So for everyone watching us, we are currently live on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and on Facebook, all social media platforms at Wyattsdot. Make sure to give us a follow and a like on this video, and also make sure to drop your comments in the comment section, and we'll gladly read it for you guys. Sorry guys. Seth, you were on the platform.
Oh, I finished my point.
Yeah, I was gonna pick up, like of course, like if you have those 100 million friends, of course, like they're gonna look after family. If you pass away, they're gonna look after your family and everything. It's true, but of course, if I have that 100 million, I'm gonna make friends that are rich. You know what I mean? Like you said, you have to be a smart person, to be able to get to that point. I'm not gonna have that 100 million and just stay still and just say I have 100 million in my account. That's not how it works. You got to be able to invest it, to know people, to get to know people. Right now, I'm trying to get to know people. I'm trying to, know people that are up there. You know what I mean? To help me succeed. And if I know that I have 100 million on the side, and I'm still going to do whatever I'm doing right now to meet those people, and you never know. Like, it doesn't matter if you have the connection already. Either way, whatever you do in this life, you need connection. And I'm gonna work my off to make sure to get that connection.
Okay, so someone on Instagram, Caleb ___1 said the money is guaranteed. Those so-called connections are not, because you're guaranteed that money.
Yeah.
Right then and then.
Right.
But then those connections that you're expecting to have, or whatever, how many years, how many months it would take you to make those connections, they are not guaranteed.
But here's the thing. The question that was posed was 100 million friends or 100 million. Right. So it depends. So people that I call my friends, you're guaranteed a connection. For me to even call you a friend. So for me to call you a friend, I know I can trust you.
But here's the thing though, they don't have those connections to those jobs or opportunities that you expect them to have.
No, you can't have 100 million friends and you're telling me you don't have 5% that have connection. But it's not real. Same as you're talking about 100 million. With the 100 million, can you have friends afterward? No.
So you already have your friends now.
And you can't have friends afterward, right? Exactly. So how are you trying to be your way up if you can't get friends after the 100 million?
But couple, what will make you think after getting?
No, I'm just asking because based on the question, it says if you get 100 million, you can't get no more friends.
But what you mean? If I get 100 million, there's no guarantee. There's guarantee I can still meet people who probably in my own rank, and we talk about because we talk business don't mean we friends. Because we be in the same rank. Like you having 100 million in your bank account, or like having 100 million assets or whatever.
You serious, bro? So you can do a 10 million business with somebody you can't trust.
Couple, you meet new people every time you make business with people you don't even know.
Yeah,
no, it's because they got that.
No.
What do you mean?
No, there's a difference between doing business with somebody, and there's a difference between giving you a connection. You can come to my store and buy a suit. I've done business with you. You work out, I don't know you. You can come to my store. I can help you open a suit store. I can show you where I buy my suits from. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a connection.
That connection is not anybody I can give you. Because I'm not trying for you to compete me or to pass me. So people know things, but they don't want to share it out. Because they don't want everybody to be rich.
A couple. Okay, let's say your store, right? You got a store, that you're a boutique, right? And I own let's say I own a what's it called? I got a website that's popping, and I know I could promote your brand. We're not friends, but I just walk in there. I'm like, okay, you a cool dude, because I think you're a cool dude doesn't mean we friends. Me trying to promote your business doesn't mean we friends. It's just because I just think it's gonna help myself and help you. We still business partner. We not friends. We just business partner. I don't know you
exactly. What I'm trying to say is you can't do business with somebody you don't trust.
Couple, you would if it's going to benefit you.
Do you know why you buy it online from Google, man? Because a lot of people have tested it. They trust the trust. You can't tell me you do business with somebody. you put in your card and they're taking almost $300 for somebody you've never seen, expecting the package in 5, 10, 15 days. You need to trust them. That's why these people do what they call influence. You pay influencers to post about your product so you can gain trust.
So you're trying to tell me you can't do business with someone you just met?
I don't understand what you mean.
But would
Business.
you do business with someone you just met?
Yeah,
But at the
when
end
we're
of the
talking
day,
about
but
business,
yes
we're
or
talking
no?
about 10 million business. We're not talking about
that's the thing. though.
calling a realtor and say, "Oh, I want to buy a house," and he connects you to your bank. We're talking about doing business.
Yeah. Like someone walks in
So
here.
someone got to be your friend for you.
I'm
to
not
do
saying
business.
friend.
Let me give you a
Trust.
scenario. Guy walks in here. So give me your car. I'm gonna go do something nice with it. You
Yeah.
don't gotta pay me. You just do it. You don't know the person. You don't know what.
Obviously,
the person
you're
has
not
in
gonna
mind.
do that.
Okay.
If
that's
somebody
exactly
say,
my
"Give
point.
me $100," I'll go bring you $300. Are you gonna give them if you don't trust them?
I'm not
If you
gonna.
don't, that's business.
I mean, you can still have someone's trust without being their friend.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's true.
Yeah.
You can have somebody,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
when we talk about friends, right?
Mhm.
They are friends that have different roles to play in your life.
Yeah.
There's a friend that
Is
can.
that really your friend?
Yeah,
No,
that's true.
yeah.
Is that really your friend?
So
Not
everyone
all
has-
friends have the
No,
the
that's true.
capacity to do everything for you.
Everyone has stuff they're good
I have a
at.
friend that don't have a car. He's not gonna give me a ride.
Yeah.
But it's my friend.
Mm.
But if I say, "Okay, bro, give me something, do me this," he's gonna do it for me. You understand what I'm saying?
I hope so.
No, listen.
I hope so.
My thing is,
But again,
you know,
I see your point of view. It makes sense. But me personally, based on who
That's
am
you
I
though.
and how I think, all of us don't have the same thought process.
That's true.
I mean,
Right.
that's
So-
what makes us different. Because like everyone got like what works for you might not work for me.
exactly. And you know, to add on that, like we are different. You know, we have different, thinking, which is all right. You know, like the way you see things, you might see things like, in a business way or, any other way. But I see it as a way that, oh, if I have this 100 million, my future child, my partner, my family, they're already taken care of right now. Whatever I need, I'm working right now to do for my parents is already done. I don't have to work as hard to get those stuff right now. I can get it and still keep working, to get wherever I want to get. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Like, for first of all, like I'm working to help my parents, have a partner and live my life. Simple. You know what I mean?
Have a
So I
partner.
think like if you have the mindset that I'm having
Yeah.
right now, you pick the 100 million. You see
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah, that's
Right,
true.
right.
And I understand you though. Like I totally understand what you're saying. And again, me getting that 100 million friends doesn't mean I'm not working or I don't have a job right now that's taking care of my family. You understand? So we both have something going on in our life.
And same thing.
And again, that 100 million might tell me, but the person I am, I feel like I'm gonna take the friends.
Okay,
That's
so
good.
we have a
Appreciate that.
comment from Kofi_K1. He said, bro, Jesus had 12 disciples and one betrayed him.
Yeah.
So you having those 100 million friends, what do you think that one or two might not have bipolar or like betray you?
No,
in a
that is
certain
true.
way?
If-
That's what I'm saying. If you have Jesus had 12 disciples and one betrayed him.
Where was he?
One
Imagine-
fought for him, right?
Imagine 100 million.
One fought for him, right?
Yeah.
One fought for him, right? One actually like cut somebody's ear for him, right?
Yeah.
1 in 12. Check the percentage. That's what I'm saying. If you have 100 million friends, it's unreal that 2%, 2% of 100 million. That's is that not 2 million? 2% of 100 million friends is 2 million, right? About that.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me I will have 100 million friends and everybody is gonna betray me. Come on, let's be serious.
Okay. So I feel like I get your point too. In my opinion, I would also go for like 100 million friends. Like, because let's say you get 100 million friends, they'll subscribe to your YouTube channel or like follow you on Instagram. You have 100
Instagram
million
paying
followers.
you.
Every post you make generates
money.
money,
Money.
like compounds to get a
That's
lot of
what I'm
money.
saying.
Right.
Connection.
But at the same time, someone that needs the money right now will go for that. $100
Yeah.
million.
And it might tell me though. That money might tell me. 100 million hitting your account, boom.
Yours is a process. Mine is right there.
Right.
Yours is you're gonna get there at some point. Me, I'll get there.
I'll get there
Yeah.
now and I'll still keep going. You
That's
know what I
true.
mean?
Because the future is
Simple.
not promised.
Because
Right.
at the end of the day,
Charlie,
you got to be
If
strategic
I have
with what you
100
have.
million friends, I put on, I say, guys, follow me. Instagram, YouTube, watch my
I don't want to
videos.
be a YouTuber.
Charlie, 40 million watches.
I don't want to be a
No,
YouTuber.
you don't even have to be. You just
Yeah.
post 80 videos.
Anything.
I don't
40
want to be a
million
YouTuber. I don't want to
be
your
a
be
friends,
easy.
bro. Look at how many people like your Instagram story, bro, or like your Instagram picture.
Mhm.
Imagine you have 20 million likes. What brand is not paying you $2 million to promote your shit?
Okay, so whether
Having
it's $100 million or 100 million friends, it's all about money. So let's move on into today's topic, which is, can love survive on shared finances? Exploring financial support in relationships. So our first question is, why do friends or loved ones feel entitled or obligated to keep demanding money from us? Let's take it a little bit back home, and then we're gonna process it into our families, our romantic relationships, and everything. So let's take it back home to where we are from, Africa. You see, our friends, our friends and family that we left back home, they demand certain lifestyle from us because they see us here as we are living a certain kind of lifestyle that they wish or they want to live. So now when they ask you for a certain amount of money and you offer them, now it's like you always have to keep giving that amount of money every time. Why is it that they keep demanding for that much money or that much from us, even though it's not easy for us here?
Um, I would say it's lack of perspective,
Mhm.
because if they truly okay, the solution would be, for example, let's say you have a cousin back um home and is always requesting for money. If the person came here to live for like 2 months, 3 months, and had to work and make that money, when the person goes back, you won't be requesting that amount of money anymore. It's just perspective, knowing what is going on. Because back home, a lot of people just think like America, land of money, land of everything.
Yeah.
So everything is just in abundance. So actually knowing, because it's easy for them to like, if we're on the phone and I'm like, oh, there's no money, they're gonna think I'm lying, right? Because it's just been said, oh, America has so many opportunities.
Mhm.
But it goes back to the whole perspective thing. If they live here, they're gonna know.
And
Yeah.
I agree on that. To add to that point, there are some back home that do not have the opportunity that we are having right now.
Yeah.
Some of them cannot, even step through here. And it's unfortunate, but I have few friends that actually, like ask me like, for money straight up, and I had to tell them, listen, like I understand I'm here, but it's not as easy as it seems. You know, like of course I'm in America, and then everybody thinks that like America is this, but the work you have to put in, to be first of all to go to school is not easy. Uh, so you just have to like make sure that you communicate with them. You tell them, okay, listen, like I'm here, like I want to help you, but I want to make sure that like you can try to help them the first time.
Yeah.
First of all, it depends the type of situation they're in.
That is true.
You know,
Because you can't
like-
just neglect people.
Exactly. Knowing that, like they're in a very like critical condition or, situation, like you can decide to help and, tell them that, listen, I understand like the situation you're in, but next time, like I want both of us to help each other so that, the like it doesn't just like fall on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I think also like it comes to like communication. Some understand, some don't. But again, you cannot change somebody's mindset. If you don't understand.
Also, I feel like our families they feel entitled.
Mm.
What you're talking about helping them, there are people that come up with no like reasons that doesn't make sense just because they want money.
Mhm.
There's a little secret I discovered from these people.
Mhm.
I would never text someone in Africa and be like, why you not texting me? You know the next thing they'll tell you, I don't have a phone. That makes you need to buy them a phone.
Mhm.
I don't have a good phone.
You have credit.
You understand what I'm
So they'll
saying?
guilt trip you. is what
They
you're saying.
guilt trip you.
Right.
So you need to buy them a phone. And again, you can't help everybody at a time. If you have 100, and they feel like when they see us on pictures, we enjoy.
That's true.
Somebody can invite me to a birthday party. I wear my coat, drive there, take a picture, post it, and don't spend a dime. I go there, I eat, they have drinks, I drink, I listen to music, and I go back. But just because when you post a picture,
Post it.
oh,
You're
you
living the
got
life
money.
basically.
But the whole time you're depressed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can be doing a video driving to work, and they feel like, oh, you're going to have fun. They just feel like, yeah, we sit and just have fun.
Right.
But you can. I'm not. Like I agree with what y'all saying, but like you can't blame them for thinking that though, because like us being here, we entire like we open to a lot more opportunity than them.
That's for sure.
So like over here, like when you drive a car, go to school, that's like a you have to you necessity like you need to living on how everything just far like back home. If you drive a car like 21, you privileged. Like
You made it.
you boy,
No,
you
that's
got
true.
it.
Yeah.
So I accept what y'all say about it. Like you can't even blame them, but like for me, I just put my Instagram or whatever on mute. So
And
you
that's
tell
why,
me.
like, I said, like when you help them the first time, you tell them afterward, like, I understand where you're in, but also, like, I'm in, a very critical situation as well. So that next time, like, we can help each other.
Right,
That's how
right.
you say it. I
Yeah.
think, like, that's a better way to deal with stuff like
But
that.
they
So
can't
that they
help
don't
you, though.
think,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
you never
cannot.
know. You never know. They can help you back home. If you have project back home, you never know. But again, you can say that they can never help you. I mean, if you know that they can, like you yourself, you know it. But again, you never know. Let's just put it that way. You never know.
I
You know
feel
what
like
mean?
most of those people are just like
taking
taking.
Mhm. Yeah.
instead of giving.
In like 110 of them can help you. The only way they can help you
What
is
can
like
they give you though?
the thing is
Trust.
they can give you even trust. It's hard.
Yeah, it is. But
It's hard. That's why I was saying this before. When money comes, it takes a lot of discipline. You can send somebody money. It's not now that everything is easy. Back then when you need to send money for somebody to go to a store to do take you like Western Union, MoneyGram. There are times where you will send your brother because he's flexible. He'll go pick the money, take his own before he gives your mother or gives it somebody. Just this type of half, just because they're trying to benefit. And again, I don't blame them. It's hard. They feel like we're living like the best life. The American dream is you make money and it goes back to your car, your house. That's the American dream.
Right.
system.
Except you're smart to trick the system that you're not gonna be working in that way. That you can have that extra bag of money like $2,000 to just send. It's not easy to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so while we're still on the topic of back home, you know how our African parents be building mansions
Yeah.
and like houses all the way back home. Like if we were to put ourselves in their position, like send money back home, and people wouldn't use that money for what you intended for them to do. Like, how would you feel?
It's very, very draining, especially when you know it's family, right? But again, me personally, I will never go invest like building a house in Africa. I feel like there's way more investment in America than in Africa, on other parts. And again, I'm not saying somebody else cannot, do what they want, but it's really draining for you to send money back to Africa and they're misusing it because a lot of them they misuse it. They feel like you have excess. So if you cannot give them the way normal giving, they're gonna take it the other way. Like you can be building a house in Africa and let's say the foundation for the house costs like 10 million. But just because of extra you might like end up spending like 15 million. Somebody
by
can go
building
buy
that
a bag of
house.
cement for $10 and sell you 15.
Okay.
They can pay workers 5K and tell you they pay each worker 5,500. That money just goes to them. So that's why my best advice is get a contractor, somebody that is good at because you can't take your brother to help you build a house. He didn't go to school for that. There are people that are way better than estimating whatever the cost with from the whatever material they're gonna use. They will not give you a wrong estimate. So just better look for somebody you'll sign a contract, knowing that if something go west, somebody's going to jail or they paying you back your money. Because you can't lock up your brother. Because from your mom, your dad, they're gonna be like, "Where?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's your
him.
family.
Yeah, that's family. You
Telling
can't
you, I
take
go
them to jail."
local.
I mean that plays into the fact too. If you notice, like based on what he just said, like getting your family to like build houses for you. If you notice, a lot of African parents when they building houses back home, it takes them a long time when their family is doing it. Because like most African parents, like sometimes you ask your mom, like, you been building this house for 8 years, like, what's up with it? Like,
And the pictures.
yeah. Like every day they tell you progress, like they send you pictures, it's like the same picture every year. So like at least for me and my mom, like she just got done doing stuff like that. It took her a while, but
I know this one uncle. It's not. I know somebody that was sending money back in Africa because when he came here, he couldn't go back. So he was sending money. They should build a house. Yeah, they'll go and take pictures of somebody else's houses. Take it. That guy got in Africa, actually in my
Nothing.
house. What they show him?
Nothing to show
He
for it.
passed out. Like he passed out. You understand? Who do you want to to? I know people that how they ship a container, put a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, ship a container. Your brother take it, sell it, use the money. You call him, he's not picking. He blocks you. He will block you. Your own brother. And when it's finished, he'll call you back and be like,
So you back and ask it.
yeah,
Do you,
money.
do you guys think we show off a lot? Because there's a comment, Kofi underscore K1 said, I feel it's all based on how we present ourselves to them. We show off a lot. Like, do we show off in the US or more like it's our lifestyle?
It's.
we're
I
living?
feel like showing off. I feel like it's our lifestyle. We're exposed to free internet. We can go to TikTok anytime. We can go live anytime. You understand? But when you're in Africa, you think, oh, I'm about to put like data for like 1,000. Am I just gonna go waste it going to Instagram? You feel me? I can literally be at a party, and again, I can go to a party where food, drinks, everything's free, but I'm doing a live video. It's not, you understand?
Yeah.
And I don't blame them because they don't see that way. I'm not spending a dime. The only thing I'm probably spending is driving there, and sometimes people carpool. They drive with people.
Oh yeah.
They just go have fun and come back. I take a picture of people do post pictures in Instagram. There are people in Africa that they do post more than us.
Oh yeah.
They do birthday photo shoots too.
Nice.
So I just feel like again just the perspective of we in America adds with what we post, and they feel like, oh, it's because we're showing off.
Well, I feel like that there are certain points, like you could even go to downtown. You don't have to pay. Like you just go around, take pictures, and they look at the buildings like, dang, these are this place.
Yeah.
You
It's
can
like
go
you
to
went
the airport.
It's like you went to an extraordinary place. And again, that's what I said. Internet is not real.
And also depend how you show off.
Yeah.
If you like you get up, you put money, throw money, do this and that, you be like, oh, this guy has money. Everybody will say, oh, you have money. But if you're in like, somewhere you look classy, you look dripped, people back home do the same.
Yeah.
People back home do the same. So
But it's just
like
because of the demographic and where you are that they'll assume that you're rich.
Yeah.
right. And that there's nothing we can do about it. That cannot stop me from doing what I want to do. For example, if you want to become a model, what do you have to do? You have to show it off.
Yeah.
So not because they think like that will stop you from being a model. So that's you to change their mindset. But yeah.
Okay, so have you guys ever noticed, like, when it's at the end of the month, they hit you up on WhatsApp, or like they try to contact you? So there's this comment on Instagram from Nana underscore Kwejo. He said, the moment the paycheck hits, that's when they start texting you.
Some people be telling them, they tell them. And you got to understand too that it depends on when they hear the money we're making. So somebody can be working like 40 hours a week. Let's say a normal job, right?
Yeah.
Making like $700, right? When you tell them you're making $700 a week,
They convert it.
they convert it to the money.
Yeah.
That it looks
That's
crazy to them.
huge.
It looks unreal.
Right.
It seems like when I came here, if I want to buy something, I'll convert it to. Hey, I'm buying this 25,000. Are you okay?
No.
In Africa, I'll buy this. The first day I went to the store, I want to buy gum. They tell me $10. This is $5K in Africa. We don't buy gum $5K. It's 200, 250. You understand? 250 francs. That's like 2 cents.
Yeah.
So when they convert it, it's like you're making unreal money. But they don't know that, okay, now if you want to pay a bill, you're paying house rent, probably like, yeah, it's going back. Yeah. So
like you're receiving it.
they got to come to understand the culture. That's just
yeah,
it.
and especially like like in the U.S., we most people live paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time your like the money hits your account, you see like rent. They took out rent.
Yeah.
They took out
Your
this
car.
from CarMax.
Yeah.
They took out this from insurance. Like by the time you're left with like $500, like what
You don't
else you
have
go? You
anything.
do grocery 200. Like now you go to the store, you just pick up a little stuff like
Mhm.
$150.
Yes.
Right.
And you
then-
left with a little bit, and the little bit you want to use on yourself, they
That's
feel like
around
you're
the
using
corner.
it.
Exactly.
Like there's nothing you could do.
Are you guys transparent with them in terms of the money you make? Like, I remember when I first came here, I was like, oh, I make $10 an hour, and I work 40 hours a week. So then they did a conversion, everything. They're like, damn, you got money. Can you send us $100? Like, I'm like,
Right,
dang, bro,
right.
like, allow me to settle first.
Right.
Like, they don't. Do you guys? Are you guys transparent with them? Like,
I don't
in
tell
terms
them.
of how much
At
money
this
you
point,
make?
I
and stuff?
don't.
I don't.
If you
Yeah.
tell somebody how much money you have, and like if you're working a job that's like $10
Mhm.
an hour or $20 an hour, you only imagine every other day they're gonna be saying, "Hey, can you send me $50? I need something real quick." You're gonna make $50 in 2 hours.
2
when you go to
hours.
work the next day.
Yeah.
Man, they don't know. You know, like a lot of people do. I don't know if they know about like quad pay, the 4 installment payments. Sometimes
probably
people
don't
don't pay everything at once because it's like
Oh yeah.
you will be thinking yourself, I don't have all the money to just spend
Right,
just yet, so
right.
let me just pay installment to
Installments,
installment to
right.
installment.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so when you ask me, can you send me $100, and I know I have $300 left in my account, that quad pay payment is the next day.
Yeah.
If I give you $100 and then my
Uh-huh.
account could potentially go negative or something, I put myself in that position.
Mhm.
I didn't have to do that. You're not entitled to send somebody your money back. It's you that worked it, not
Yeah.
them.
Mhm.
Even them in their own country itself, they have to understand, like, you have to work to get money, no matter where you are. Wherever you are, you're going to have to work.
We will help them, but
Yeah,
Not,
well,
not everyone.
Yeah.
So that is true because some people they're just
Yeah.
caught up in very tough situations.
Right.
That you have to
Yeah.
reach out because how can your own blood, let's say brother or sister or cousin in Africa, they can't even buy food to eat. They can't even get like money to live where they are. So if you're here and it's just sometimes it's common sense.
To be honest, though, these people they could leave, but they just want extra
Dope.
because they know you're here.
Right.
There's no way you tell me that your family, right? Like I'm not talking about extended. There's no way you tell me you have somebody in Africa and you don't send them like $150 a month. There are people that they probably put their brothers on $25, $50 a month. That's a lot of money back there to run your whole. But when you send that to somebody and they go the next day and spend 15K, they expect you to send them something before the month dry out. You understand what I'm saying? So the extra, like I feel like their spending limit is more than us that's making the money.
That's true.
Okay. So this is let's go to another topic that we have. So in modern relationships, the amount of money determines the amount of respect that you have. Like, so if your wife makes or like your girlfriend makes more money than you, like you're bound to like seem a certain way. Like if you make more money, like you get some kind of respect, from people or like your girlfriend, your wife, or even your family. Like even let's say in your family, the one that makes much money is like deemed higher than everyone else.
Yeah, that's true.
Why do we put such people on a pedestal?
I would say this because with money you can do a lot, and I mean everyone knows that. Money can be interpreted as power in different places, and it's what we live on in modern times. So when they know you have a lot of it, they're obviously going to look at you and place you on a pedestal as compared to everyone. Because let's say Kojo is poor, Kojo is homeless, and Kwame is rich. They're not going to regard
What can Kojo tell
Kojo.
me?
Exactly,
Yeah.
Kojo is not.
Kojo cannot
Kojo is-
advise me.
Yeah, he's irrelevant in the
Yeah,
case.
dang.
If Kwame is a billionaire
Mhm.
and Kojo is homeless, I'm even, you know what I'm saying?
And again, I feel like everywhere. It's not just relationship.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Because I've been outside like a club where we had like a session, and this guy came and told me, if you don't enter, somebody's gonna buy your table.
Oh.
I asked him, why would I buy a table and somebody's trying to buy it? He said, money talks.
Hmm.
He tell me you paid. He told me you paid these. If somebody come and add 1,000 extra, they'll kick you out.
No, for real?
That's
Yeah,
what,
they'll
that's
not
what,
give
that's
you
what,
business
Business at the end of the
That's
day.
what-
When
Yeah,
you've
that-
already How they?
Yeah.
Wow.
They'll return your money.
Damn.
They return your money?
Oh, they return your money?
No, not every.
Not
He was
everywhere.
just saying it, but
I mean,
it's,
it's
he was
possible.
just saying
They
it,
still
but
do it.
it's possible.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's
Say money
possible.
talks.
It's
Money
business
talk.
at the end of the day, though.
Yeah.
Money talk, because not everybody can afford a certain type of lifestyle. So when you see people doing that lifestyle that's like crazy to you, then yeah.
That is true, because like even let's say Universal Studios, be a long line. Someone
Yeah.
will come pay.
Right.
It's in front.
Right.
Mm.
The
Clubs,
privilege.
yeah, clubs have this package that say fast line. People go to concerts and pay VIP,
Exactly.
$100 extra.
If you have it, it just put you ahead.
They don't
That's what it does.
stand close to the artist, or they
Mm.
stand because they sit on top.
Yeah.
That's
It's money.
that's money.
Okay. Okay.
They say money is the cause of.
Money is the root of all evil.
Root of all evil.
Which is
Mhm.
true, but if you use money smart, you can
No.
enjoy life.
Of course.
Okay, so let's tackle like financial support in relationships in terms of like you and your significant other. Are you do you guys go for 100, 50, or 0-100 in terms of you being a stay-at-home dad or she being a stay-at-home mom? Like, how would you tackle that in your relationship that you want for your life?
In a relationship that I
Yeah.
want for my life,
Mhm.
I would not want to be a stay-at-home dad.
Why?
And because it's like, as a man, our role protect and provide. If I'm
Mhm.
not working a job, can't bring financial security. If I can't protect you, there's no physical protection or security in that sense. But like, I'm also saying like, I would prefer it to be more like maybe like a 70, 60, 60, 40, 70,
Okay.
30 thing. More on the guy's side, because providing, you're obviously going to be putting down more than, you know, what you're usually expected.
Yeah.
But I feel like as guys, we shouldn't be mad about something that's our role. Like, why are you complaining?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be complaining about that.
You should just have to deal with it.
Yeah. You should take
Okay.
it on the chin.
Mm.
You should take it on the
I
chin.
feel like the whole percentage thing is ruining stuff. Because if you think about it in the form of percentage thing, people are always going to be measuring, oh, am I reaching that 50? Am I reaching that 60? I feel like we should think about it in more of a team. You see, everyone has their part to play. Like, you know, like soccer. You know, the midfielder does what they have to
Controls
do.
the
Right.
team.
The left wing does. No, if the left wing is supposed to be running the line, but the left wing is now back at defense,
You
it,
help.
it doesn't work.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So everyone has what they're supposed to. I mean,
Their
but this is
position.
in context is like every relationship is going to be different. Just because 50-50 works for this doesn't mean it's going to work for
The
you.
next one, yeah.
You know, you might not be in the position to do 50-50. So I'll go ahead. I'll say
Right.
you was about to say
But,
something.
well, yeah, I'm not gonna take it. But like for me though, me personally, like it should be like I have no percentage on it. I mean, what makes me a man is like taking care of like I'll take care of the main bills, but like, but if I could, let's say just me working, right, and my wife's a stay at home wife, whatever. If I bring in only 85K, and it's gonna be enough for us to survive and take care of everything. Like, you know, we live in Ohio, it's not as expensive like living in like New York or the it's okay, but like imagine if my wife is working, and let's say she bringing like not too much, like let's say $40,000-$50,000 a year. That's we can take more vacations or maybe go like better places to get enjoy ourselves. Right? She's not entitled to do that, but if she does, it's going to benefit not just us but the kids too. Like we can put our kids in like maybe better schools or like do a little upgrade in like certain stuff and like, you know, maybe a little allowance for little kids here and there.
Right, that's true. And I would say that the day, you know, I gather my uncle, you know, like, you know, to go in that house to get me my wife, right? You understand, right? That day is the day that I've decided to listen. Today you're my wife. I'm taking care of you. Everything that like you know you need, I'm supposed to get it for you. I'm supposed to, like you said, provide, protect, make sure that everything she needs, you know, like you are able to provide it. I'm not saying that she's not going to, you know, like help you, you know, like when it comes to finances. I'm not saying that. But I think that like, you know, I've been raised in a certain way that like, you know, like I have to be able to like, you know, make sure that my partner is, you know, like she's good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like she's taken care of. And that's my goal. I want to be able to take care of my family like also like my family, you know what I mean? Like parents, everything. I want to be that type of man. You know
I
what I
have a
mean?
question for you. So, you know, with some girls or ladies, when you're getting married to them, is I agree to some extent when you want to protect and provide all for them, but then what happens if they hold you to that expectation, right? And let's say you lose your job,
Yeah, you're not able to
You're not
you're
able
provide.
not
to
you're not
provide
able
for
to
everybody.
provide 100%, but she's still like burdening you with, oh, you told me you're gonna provide. Look at you now. This. In that situation, what would you do?
So like
She's
you
not
said,
giving you an easy time because in the beginning you told her, I'm gonna cover everything. You don't need to worry about nothing. Whatever you bring, I appreciate it. But then now, no job.
okay, and I'm gonna say before I answer that, I'm gonna say that it depends the type of person you're with. Okay, if you're with somebody that like knows what she wants, like partner wise, like I think like for example, I don't think like the person I'm with will just not want to do anything.
Right.
I believe that the person I'm with would definitely want to be where she want, or like because I'm sure she has dreams and I'm sure she will achieve it. So I think for that, even if like like I lose my job, I think that's where like it comes. That's where like her backing me up comes in. You know what I mean? Like because we love each other. We are based on love, and also we are based on trust. You know what I mean? She knows the type of situation I'm in, so she would definitely back me up, I'm sure.
Right. So, and I agree with that because the type of person you're with matters.
Right.
It's not everyone that, even though you told me, oh, I'm gonna cover everything, they're just gonna let you,
Do everything.
exactly.
Let me say
Oh, go
something.
ahead.
So, like the person you date and get married to, I feel like you're supposed to know them. There are people that have money, but they're not cheerful givers.
Yeah.
There are
Ghanaian man.
people. Yeah, there are people.
I feel like Ghanaian men do a better job.
Well,
You
Yeah.
understand?
Hey,
Stingy Men Association.
Yeah.
No, it's actually a
Man.
stigma that's held. Nigerian men do spoil their woman more.
That's
They
what
do.
I'm,
They
that's what
do.
I'm saying.
They do.
It depends the person you are with. You can have your wife, right? She would rather go buy a bag for 1,500 than tell you, hey, babe,
Can you buy
take
me?
$500 and add it and pay the rent.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
There are people that care about themselves more than, because when they know about African men, they know about, oh, boom, you're supposed to pay my car, you're supposed to, pay everything in the house. Sometimes they even ask for money for groceries, but they're working, right? But this money they're working, they just want to do their hair,
Enjoyment.
do their hair, buy the bag. There are times you go into females' room, see like 50 shoes, but they're not even wearing up to 10. I know that is okay, but that's my point when I talk. I'm trying to tell Jackie, because there are jobs that if you lost your job, it can take you 6 months, a year to get that same job.
That is true.
You're not gonna be home just not working. You might have a job, but let's say you left from 120,000 job to a 40 a year. You have a mortgage you're paying for 2.5. Your wife got to be extra understanding to help you through that time. And again, you don't know how long this is gonna last for.
Okay. So what do you guys think of, how certain women be saying things like, your money is our money and my money is my money.
I was about to ask that, but I'm like,
What
is
does
this
that
going off
mean?
topic?
What does that mean?
Your money is my money, our money.
And
Because they
have-
know, the man is supposed to provide everything when you're married to them. That's why your money
It's
is
our money and my money is my money.
I'm not gonna lie.
Wait,
From
that's
an
the end
African-
point.
Yeah,
From
that's
an,
the end
from
point.
an,
Oh,
from an
wait.
African perspective,
That's how it
is right.
That's how it is. Yeah.
That's how it is.
Wait,
You understand?
your
The
money.
man money is everyone's money. The
Right.
female's money, you got to
Her
beg for
money.
it.
Right.
It's
Okay.
her money.
Right.
Wow.
See, and again, like, trust me, her money is her money. My money is our
But-
money.
But the thing is, why can't we enjoy together?
Exactly.
You guys,
That's what I'm saying.
no.
So look.
That's the culture because I was like, this one time working with an Indian person.
Mhm.
They're so understanding. Indians, they're smart. Like you see them, they can be like 5 of them. They go buy a big house, 5
That
of
is true.
They're living with all of them. They have a wife.
That is true.
They don't have no
I've seen it so
misunderstanding.
much.
They pay off that house, go get a new one,
Another one.
do the same thing.
Business, making money.
But you see Africans,
Selfishness,
I
low-key.
can't live with my brothers.
No,
You understand? There's gonna be problem all the time. So that makes us and the African ladies too that they know their spending limit. They want to do like the way they spend. They help their man not to spend too much. They not just go shop extravagant because their man is making 150K.
But back on the thing with like, why can't we enjoy together? Because if my girl is making 80,000, right, unless I'm making 120, what can we do? Because like if like we bring the money together, what we can accomplish is a lot. If I get married to this person, the money we can put towards the kids' future together, buying houses, taking vacations, is a collective. It's not no one is just hijacking the money. The money will sit and rot. But it's about how we enjoy life together using that money.
Charlie,
Right.
this
You know
why
what I'm saying?
this
So-
why this why you get to marry the right person.
That's
bro.
true.
So after this podcast, your money, my money is our money.
Amen.
So I hope you guys understood that.
So
Thank you.
basically, you're trying to say
It should be a team, man. Don't
team
hijack
thing,
money.
Collective,
Yeah.
like
Teamwork,
yeah.
Yeah. Let's
You
play
can't tell
collect
Because like
football.
the way I even look at stuff is
You
like
talk.
me.
You
If I
said when I take my uncles to your house, I'll provide everything. So how is her money now your money? You don't want to tell her that, right? Did you tell her that?
I didn't tell her that. That's him.
Listen, when you get married, right? Everything that she owns, everything that you own becomes, like hers. Vice versa, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, even though like my job is to protect and provide and make sure she's safe, she feels safe, and also taken care of, doesn't mean that she's not gonna do anything. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure that I hold her accountable. I'm gonna make sure that like I push her to be like what she's going to be or the type of job she wants. Because I'm sure she's working towards something and which will provide money. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you just have to have that in the back of your head, But at the same time, my mindset is to provide for my partner.
which is a good mindset to have.
Yeah, of course. Everyone has that mindset.
Everyone.
No one trying to get married to somebody they can't
Exactly.
provide for.
Exactly.
okay. So moving on from my money is my money and
It's all our
whatever,
money.
our money is our money,
So
whatever.
our bread.
So, are you guys? So I think there's something that's been going on for a while on social media about how men are threatened by women that earn more money.
Go sis. Like what?
Are you guys threatened when your partner makes more money than you?
Oh.
That doesn't mean I'm
Let's
less than a man.
let me
That
rephrase.
make me
No, no,
less
no.
Let me
than-
let me
doesn't make me
let me
less
let me rephrase that statement.
Uh-huh.
Men are threatening. No. Men that don't know their standards
Mhm.
are threatened then by women that have more money.
More money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
I feel
I'm
like
saying.
you're threatened if you know it can affect you.
Right.
Yeah,
Because if you know, okay, she has money, but if she leave, I'm okay.
exactly.
Yeah, then you'll
I'm
be
good.
fine.
Exactly. But if you know, I go
They are-
die, I go
they are
die. You know what I'm saying?
There are guys that don't need anything from a female.
True.
Like when it comes to when I'm being honest, when it comes to love and caring, they don't need that money. Because their lifestyle don't permit them to spend extravagantly. You understand what I'm saying? Not everybody taste is the same. I can date somebody that's making 100K, but just because of the way I live, I don't need a dime from their money, even though I'm not making 100K.
Okay.
But there are people that are going to because of their lifestyle. So it just depends on who you are. Because, for example, if I'm that type of person where I want to be out every week, then you got to help me with money. Because we can't be out every week if I'm the only one spending. I'm going to run dry, right?
Right.
So at the end, we're going back to that your money. That's why I need you in a certain way. But if I'm that type of guy, low-key collector, where I can take you out once in a while you spend money, I'm good. I don't need your money.
Okay. Are you guys not?
Because female, when they spend a little bit on you and you guys are done, they'll
They
be
see
like,
a certain way.
I was taking care of her.
Like,
Yeah.
give me back that shoe I bought you, bro.
Exactly.
That crab
Like,
chew,
yeah.
that paid.
Like after all that I did for you.
Yeah, after all that I did for you.
They hit me with that.
But not gonna lie, the niggas that be making us look bad though.
No, that's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there are a lot of
Because they're
men-
literally gonna ask for everything. They have their own money. But the niggas, they still gonna ask.
It's people
Right.
running
Because they feel
game.
like
Yeah,
you're making
That's
more.
why I
You
don't
understand what I'm
saying?
receive stuff from females. Like,
There's no way.
It's
I do receive.
like for me though, like
Cause I give.
You give.
you give
and
that.
receive.
See,
I do receive because I
Mashallah.
give.
because when I want to
If I
give
don't
something,
give, I will not receive.
Right.
but
Because I don't want to make it look like it's just one sided.
Mm-hmm.
And men don't buy gifts for girls they don't like.
Facts. Nah.
Are you
That's the
sure?
thing you gotta know.
No, that's
Are
true.
you sure?
I'm telling you.
Okay, no, okay. That
Bro, there's a difference between me trying to buy you something to get in the pants, and there's a difference between me buying you something because I love you.
Okay, with that, what you just said, we're gonna dive into the next topic, which is buying someone's stuff, flying them out, and giving them gifts. Does it guarantee love?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Like, you know why?
It's
Uh-huh.
conditional.
You know
love,
why?
bro.
Uh-huh.
Because when you meet a girl because I know people I know girls that have met somebody, they be like, I can't talk to this dude, but the guy be like, let me take you on a date. This guy dropped $500 on a date dinner.
She likes
You know,
it.
she likes you. For some reason, in some point in time,
Mhm.
this guy start becoming very attractive to her. You understand what I'm
the
saying?
money is blinding the eyes.
But
The-
in a sense, isn't that kind of like conditional?
It's
Given
not
that-
gonna stay though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
no,
for a
no,
long
no,
time.
no.
That's why I was gonna stop you right
Yeah.
there.
I
because-
don't think it's gonna be for a long time.
No.
But if
That's
you
not
have that
love.
money for a long time, it might.
It works. Hey, it depends on your goal.
Yeah.
If you want to cycle through girls, hey,
Do you want to be crying in Cincinnati or crying in
Yeah,
Miami?
No,
Oh, yeah.
because
Do
I
you
don't
want
think.
do you want to cry in Cincinnati or Miami?
Miami.
Exactly. You want to cry in Miami?
There you go. Why am I crying in Springdale, Ohio?
So you know, niggas got that money, so they just be.
confused.
That's why nowadays every guy is trying to hustle.
That's true, Charlie.
Hey Charlie,
You have to be on your grind.
like right now you spend $100 on a girl on a date, she's looking like you stupid.
Nah, that's
Charlie,
not
I'm
true.
telling you,
know,
guys.
there's girls that don't pay
Bro.
for meals. They don't pay for meals.
Bro,
Couple, wait,
Bro,
couple, wait, right
girls
there.
that be buying.
They don't pay meals. They get dates aligned every day
Yeah.
of the week. Yeah, Charlie.
Monday
They-
guy,
and then after
Wednesday
Let's be
they
guy.
will
honest,
finish it.
right? Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
The girls who all know, I don't know the girls you know, I don't know the girls you
I
know.
don't know, guys.
But 50% of them, if you ask them on a day, you're not taking them to Applebee's.
Oh
Let's be
yeah,
honest.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
You understand what I'm saying?
Can I say something
How
real
much you
quick?
spend in Applebee's?
Listen,
Like 80, 85, 100, right?
Oh,
If you go now, we're talking about how they call this restaurant downtown.
But what is that? Restaurant?
Oh, Root Chris.
Hey, Root Chris,
Nah.
you pushing it.
for me
you
to
pushing
even
it.
be
Downtown
thinking about
Cincinnati?
those restaurants,
Yeah.
we have to be a thing.
Is it the one that rotates?
Yeah, the one that rotates. Radisson.
Oh, Radisson.
Radisson,
18
yeah.
to Radisson.
If you go there, you spend 150.
And we are just talking.
And we are
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah, mad.
They don't bond them, huh?
No way.
Papa.
Because think, you spend that money and then the girl goes through after. Your money is gone. It's not guaranteed. What is guaranteed is if I'm with the girl, I have feelings for the girl, and we go somewhere and I spend that money, I'm not going to
That's
be
it.
crying
Back to
in
the
sleep.
question.
Yeah.
Can money
Can money buy
buy
love?
you? Yeah.
and let me
I
answer
think
this.
temporarily, yeah, you can.
Yeah, go ahead.
I low-key think you buy for a long time though.
If the money is there for a long
If
time.
the money is there for a long
If the
time.
money is there for a long
You
time,
can
yeah.
laugh long time.
Oh, Jackie, go ahead.
Like we all know that, like when you're trying to be in a like serious relationship with a lady, like you have to go step by step, right?
Yeah.
You cannot just get up and be like, hey, I'm just gonna spend this type of money on you. And again, it depends on the type of lady you want. Do you want a lady that is what 10 out of 10 and who does exactly, that's how they call them,
Yeah,
right?
you gotta
Bougie
support
girl.
the lifestyle.
Right.
You can
So
do-
you have to know the type of like lady you want to be with. So I think that it's not true. Money cannot do it for me.
All right,
So,
let me say something real quick, right? Money, right? We all don't have the same money.
Yeah,
Girls have their love languages.
true. Some is money.
Some is money.
Yes.
You can
All of
buy
them.
Right.
you can
Most
have,
of them. Most of them.
You can, no,
Ghana
you can,
ladies,
you can
one
have
come
a
breaking,
10.
I'm not
You can
looking
have a
at you.
10 on. You can have a 10 like a 10 over 10 lady.
Yeah.
But she not bougie. She busy. She don't go out. She don't post on Instagram. She don't post.
Plus,
videos.
start.
You know. So it just feel like her love language. If this, bro, there are people that have 10K to drop every month for a girl. They don't care.
Good
They
for
have their
them.
money.
No, that's
for them.
true.
So you
Good
not
for them,
don't
yep.
tell me. It's just that I don't want somebody to say those people are buying their way to love. No, they're not. They have the money to spend.
Right.
You have
So
the
they're not buying to
capability.
love. You understand?
Mhm.
But if you don't have, then you trying to prove like you do. That's when you trying to use money to buy love.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Because there's a thing with older men that are like 70, have so much money, and they'll
Yeah.
go date someone really young, and people will start questioning. It has to be the money.
And they,
Of course, it's
Those,
money.
those,
they
those,
messing the business for us too.
those girls. He's right though.
Just
Yeah, Harvesting
it's
on the
true,
young.
though.
No, that's
Like
true.
somebody that's like 50 to cash up a girl $300, go and do your hair and your
Like,
nails.
bro.
Bro, I mean, it's like
You
what
go
you
to the
said.
club
It's
and
like
tell
what you
them-
said earlier. If a girl had gotten that from a guy before, what makes her
Yeah.
think she can't get it from another guy?
Exactly.
So that's
So
that
It's
becomes.
all of us that are spoiling for all of us.
It looks
You
more
don't
like-
include me in your
Charlie,
business.
don't-
Don't include me.
So it looks more like we set ourselves up.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop buying 100 and you don't know
mean-
the girl.
I know, right?
Right.
Charlie,
So
make
like
good
it's the way
investments.
you started the the relationship, the talking stage, everything is how you started it. If you started with money,
It go be
then
money.
it gonna be
With money,
money.
it's gonna
If
go
you
like
started with that's how it's gonna be.
But with today's
So just-
society, you got to take girls on dates.
Yeah.
Like, you got to take. Sometimes the girls now, you even meet girls. They say, if you don't take me on at least 3 dates, I'm not even taking you serious. Like, you got to take them on like a couple dates. Like, decent date. You think about spending at least like 100 and 120 plus.
You say
Well-
decent, that's not good. Decent is not good.
You see, that's the bare minimum. Like, I don't know. For me though, that's-
People have their standards. I can't be mad for a girl to be like, we got to talk for 2 months. If you cannot do it, walk out.
Charlie,
They have their standards.
No, that is true.
You
Like,
have
guys
your
have
standards.
I do got my
exactly.
standards.
Guys
though.
have their standards.
I like girls. I like.
You understand? There are guys that will be like, I can't date her because everybody knows her. You understand?
That is
That's their
true.
standards. You can't blame them. So if a girl tell you, oh, you got to take me on 4 dates, you got to take me to this is what I like, this is what I do. That's how you attract people. That's how you get people to know you by performing their love languages. So if somebody love language is spending, so why don't you do it? If you cannot do it, you walk away.
Right.
If you can do it, then
Simple.
fine. Learn to sponsor your bad habits.
'Cause it might- yeah.
Okay, hold on. I want to read this comment on YouTube. Make sure you guys follow us on our YouTube channel at Wyattsdot. And this comment is from Rejoice Aka. She said, "I think if you like the girl, you shouldn't mind how much you spend on her."
If you like a girl,
Yeah.
you shouldn't mind how much you spend on her.
Mhm.
She shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't mind how much.
Oh, you
spend on
shouldn't.
her.
If you
Oh,
like
you
that
shouldn't
girl.
mind.
You shouldn't mind how
Ah.
much you spend on the girl.
I don't. It
You know
depends.
how-
Again, it depends on the girl though.
that's true. It depends on the girl. But
If I go and take, if I know this girl was dating somebody that was spoiling her, I need to care because I got to match that standard. I need to know the ex. You can't be dating. You can't be trying to date a girl or go talk to somebody that the last nigga she was dating was buying her hair for $300. You understand?
Yeah.
So you care how much you are ready to spend for this girl.
But it's more like
Because
when you
again-
love someone so much, you just
You just
wanna,
do
you
it out
just
of
wanna, it's human instinct. Like
instinct.
you know when
It's
you
that
like someone
instinct
so
to
much, you
end
just
you
want
up.
to do
So-
everything for them.
right,
Kinda
like I would spend like as much as I have. Like I would spend if I have like money, I'll spend on you. Well, the money that I have, like I'll definitely I won't spend everything on you, but I'll spend what I need to spend on you.
Let me ask you
And
a
I
question.
think you should be fine with that.
Let me ask you a question. What's the goal of talking to a girl?
What's the what? The
The
goal.
the end goal.
No. The first, like when you meet a girl
Mhm.
and you're trying to get into a relationship, what's the goal? What's your goal?
First of all, let me say
Sorry.
I don't talk. I don't talk.
I know what
I
you
don't
said.
talk to girls.
What's your goal?
I don't
What you
to
talk
girls.
to?
To make to make
They
her
suspect this guy.
to make her fall for you, right?
Right.
Is that not a trick?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. 'Cause
What you mean? It depends.
Look, some people go.
Why do girls always be like, when I started talking to you, this is not how you was.
Some of them be lying.
Charlie, to be honest,
No, that's a real thing though. What you saying is
to be honest, right? When we guys start talking to girls, the very first intention is to make her prove like I'm the better person than everyone you're talking to.
That's true.
Yeah, especially when you say my.
You cannot have money.
Come with them.
You cannot afford a high maintenance. You want to go get a high maintenance. It's not possible.
If you can't afford, don't go.
Don't go.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because how do you expect to date Instagram model?
Exactly.
10 over 10 who post boohoo stuff, and you want to come take
That-
her
the
to
question-
McDonald's?
That question, right?
Uh-huh.
That question, right? If I have a 10 on 10 girl, sorry, if I have a
What is
high,
a 10 of-
no,
10 out of
sorry,
10
my
girl?
bad. Let me
Yeah.
make this one.
Okay.
If I have a high maintenance girl,
Mhm.
and I know she's high maintenance, if I'm not, I gotta be worried how much I'm spending on her.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's somebody that might be texting us really to spend more than me.
Hmm.
And again, it's not insecurity. It's because you know what you have. You can't have a Mercedes Benz and you're taking to a local mechanic. You got to take it to the right
Bars,
person.
my nigga.
You guys ever heard like a girl like
Because you might be worried it might break down. You might be worried if you take it to
Yeah.
this guy, you don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
So just go based on what you can afford.
That's
There are people
true,
that
man.
can afford that girl, and they will do without even thinking.
So
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's what we know. We all know, like, even if you love somebody or you think they're not going to leave you, like what he's saying, there's easily somebody that could come and do something that you were never able
Yeah.
to do for themselves.
But if you're with the right person, it shouldn't matter. Because
No,
here's
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing.
of course.
Yeah, you don't have as much. Because there's people that's gonna look better than you, have more money than you, have stuff upon you.
Yeah.
But if you're with the right person, it won't matter. Vice versa.
I got a question for you though, Brody.
Yeah.
You was talking about like it said if the girl likes you, right?
Yeah.
So do you think like is a relationship works better if the female finds the guy attractive first, or if the guy finds the female attractive?
I think it works better if they both like each other.
Thank you.
Because here's the thing, though.
Simple.
With me personally, I would never like someone who doesn't like me.
Right.
Like if I approach you and you show off any little disrespect, that's it for me. Like I won't approach you no more. Like
The,
if you don't like me from the start, that's it. I don't even.
People.
the way
exactly.
the way I think about it, it works better when the female likes the guy.
That's
better.
what I'm trying to say. Cause like
It works
yeah.
way better. Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
With females, if they don't like you one bit, it won't work.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
We
And
own.
if you don't like them one bit, will it work?
If I don't like,
It'll work.
It will work.
You know
It
why?
will work.
Because guys are good at faking feelings.
But what would you have to fake?
I'm
feelings?
being honest.
No,
No, it's me for real.
no.
I'm being honest.
That's
of
true
course,
though.
No, that's true.
That's
I'm
true.
not gonna say it's not true.
Yeah.
But why do you have to fake if you like you want to like somebody? Like why would you have to fake?
You know the scenarios
that's
where
not-
where
that's not
you
love.
don't like the
You
girl at
can't-
first.
You can't ask me because I don't be cheating. So you can't ask me that question. Ask the people that be cheating.
No, listen. So that's why it's better if the girl likes you and you likes her back.
No, you have to like them to some degree, but you know there's like you can tell who likes who more.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Because like if I like you, like imagine if the girl doesn't like you a lot of Charlie, next day I come, I like she go switch fast.
Then you shouldn't be
You
here
know
for
what
the
I'm
first
saying?
start.
Because like females they take advantage of like guys being like vulnerable towards them.
Mhm.
Like they play more with guys' feelings than
Yes.
more what guys do. Like for me, sometimes like you can have a girl who likes you, but like that's the way to go about it and tell them like, okay, I don't like you. We could end this year, but females they will still go on because they know they get benefits from it.
Yeah.
Like for certain guys, at least for most guys, they know how to cut ties with certain females in a good way.
Mhm.
But some females they still gonna keep it in because they know it's like,
Right.
all right,
Yeah,
every
like
weekend
that.
this guy gonna take me out, like
Yeah,
buy me
attention.
this, do this.
And you know, I said, guys know how to fake feelings. Because if a guy don't love you, it's hard for you not to know. But if a girl doesn't love you,
You will know right away.
if you're 10% smart, you know. You might be blind. You
There are
might be
some smart
blind not
ones
to
out there,
leave.
though.
What?
There's some smart one out there.
Who, the
Like
girls?
yeah.
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 Yeah. When I'm talking about like, if you don't come with anything, if you come with money, they might try to want to get your money, and they will act like they like you.
Mhm.
But if you just like a bad guy normally, because I know girls that would date bad guys, but go take from rich.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a lot
Are
normal.
you
Yeah.
talking from experience? Because there's this comment.
No.
There's a comment from
This nigga went to school with Duke Dennis, bro.
269.8074 said they're talking from real experience.
No, I'm not talking from experience. I just feel like
It's hypothesis. Hypothesis.
you know when no. It's just I just feel like I have like discussion with people, and the way more exposed. I'm more exposed.
Yeah.
More exposed.
He's doing a lot of
Hypothesis.
More exposed.
Okay, so
Nah, but from like real experience, the people I've seen where the guy likes the girl more, it don't work.
What?
Like where the guy likes the girl more, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't work because most of the time, girls don't really like guys that are too over loving. Even they'll tell you to your face, but they don't like that.
Yeah.
Like the simps,
Like
the
bad boys.
Yeah, I'm
exact
like,
girls
that's
like
why
bad
it's-
boys.
it's
They won't
really
work.
hard.
That's why.
Yeah, and me, I still don't understand like the bad boy thing. Like, what would you like somebody that's not treating you right?
Like-
What do you want? Does that? I guess it
It's-
makes
it's
two of
a
them good
ba-
in
they
it.
love that.
Bad boy
It's
doesn't mean
emotions. Like,
it's a guy that
Jesus.
they see that has principles. The guy that doesn't let them do anything. And also, you know what I'm saying?
Andrew Tate.
They like guys. They like see. Girls like guy with charisma.
And takes care of them.
People that have like
Motion.
yeah, emotion and like ordering power. Like hey,
Yeah.
No, true.
they want guys that they will go to a party and be like, sit down, come, let me talk to my friends. They don't want guys that will be at the party feeling it
Like
all
big.
time.
But girls like to chase. Don't tell you, but like they don't like a guy that they already got. They want the next best thing. So if you're always like in their head the next best thing, that they're always,
No, but some girls out here are respectful though.
that's true.
Shout out to them.
Yeah,
Like,
shout out.
Shout out all the
I've always
respectful
known
girls.
it's
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to you out there,
Five
man.
of you guys.
My brother times two.
Okay,
Times
so,
two.
I think earlier we were talking about something. So, Lene on YouTube, sorry for not saying your whole name. Lene said, "What do you mean it depends on the girl?" When we're talking about, when you like the girl, it doesn't matter, how much you spend on her. But I think we said it depends on the type of girl, right? She said, "What do you mean it depends on the girl, though? If the girl hasn't made you feel less, why would you be worried about her ex? And isn't that more of a problem than your pride than the girl? Isn't that more of a problem like your pride than the girl, whatever you compare?
I'm gonna dissect this
Okay.
question well for me.
All right, our question is a good question actually, but we need to understand that we as human beings, we have thought process. When we see things, we know. There are girls we see on Instagram and be like, if I text her, she's not gonna reply.
And you go and do
It's
foolishness.
no. It's not about pride. It's just being understanding. Like people raise themselves to a certain level that before you approach them, you gotta know.
Get a match.
Yeah,
You can have 2K followers and go and hit up 100K followers.
that's what I'm saying.
That
You
motion.
can't-
But
you
again,
can't try.
it depends on the
Bro,
girl. If she's a cool guy,
Of course, it depends on the girl, but you need to think about it before doing it.
That's
Right.
true.
Yeah.
100K girls not
Bro,
going to trust
I
me.
can't. What I'm trying to say is, I can't see like you literally dated somebody that's this rich than me. It's not about my pride. It's just me being honest to myself. Like, can I really take care of her?
Okay.
Can I give her what she's been? She
Right.
has seen before.
This guy was a Maybach.
right? Because you think like she already has everything she needs. Are you able to like do more than what she's
Than
already?
the other guy. Because
Exactly.
again, girls they don't want somebody that's less than their ex.
No, they're looking for better.
They want somebody. That's why girls that have tasted life before, it's hard for them to find another relationship.
They taste
Usually,
You can't tell me a girl that's been to clubs, they're popping Azu on her birthday, they're dropping her Gucci bags for 5K on her birthday, taking her to vacation in different states, Miami, paying everything.
we're living for them guys.
And you expect her to just leave that guy and just want to come to a regular guy. Come on.
But couple, sometimes like when we used to affording the expensive and you can't keep up no more. For a guy, even though you don't got ego, right? You don't got no pride. But when you can afford it no more, and they start being like, "Oh, my ex used to do this," like he used to take me, buy me this. Like now you can afford this. Like, come on.
that will put me off.
Like for me, like it don't matter how nice you are, you gonna sleep at night. I'm like, damn, I can't believe she said this after doing all this. Like all my hard work, and
That's
now
why.
she,
That's why you need to care how much you spend.
that's what I'm saying. You have to care.
You have to care.
You have to care.
The thing
Because
is,
you're trying to do more than I am.
Yeah, you
is
trying to
true.
talk.
Outbeat
It's
that
hard.
nigga.
If she opened her mouth and say that,
She don't got to tell you. You can see from her feelings. If you buy a girl that have tasted her lifestyle and Air Force for her birthday, she will not post it. You're her boyfriend.
Charlie,
Let's
it's
be
like,
honest.
no, that's true.
Think about it. Like
That's
this
true.
girl that
That's
they
facts.
have flew her out to Miami for her birthday, and you buy her Air Force and
And gone.
some couple of gown from Fashion Nova, and you want her to post it and be like, "Oh, my boyfriend got me this." That's down class. So you got to think about
You're
it
looking
before
for the
doing
next
it.
best
Gucci,
thing,
my brother.
man.
Yeah, you got to think about it.
But I feel like with all of this, it should be with the right person, because you can't be trying to up the next person on someone who
That's what I
doesn't even
say.
care for you.
That's why I say it depends on the girl too.
Yeah.
Depends
If
on the
she
girl.
don't
That's what
care,
he was
fine.
saying.
Because
Right.
I'm thinking, like, if the girl really likes you, some of them, they don't even worry if you are doing the same thing as the next.
That's
Yeah,
why. That's
sick.
why it works better when they
Sick.
like you first.
If you see
That's what I'm saying.
if you see a materialistic girl, you will know. You don't
That
gotta
is
tell
true.
you.
That
So
is
it's just
that
as
is
simple
true.
as that.
That
Okay,
is
like,
true.
what if? Okay, let's imagine this scenario, right?
Right.
Where the roles are reversed. We are now the girls.
Hey,
Hey,
Like,
Charlie.
imagine a scenario where the roles are reversed in terms of like financial responsibilities, where you're, let's say now we are the girls and the girls are now the boys, right?
Right.
Are we gonna demand for those same things that they demanded, or we're gonna be more reserved?
me personally, I will.
Uh-huh. So why is it a problem for them to also do the same thing?
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
I don't understand.
Like,
I'm not
you
saying
say
it's
you're
a
gonna
problem.
Demand.
I'm not saying it's a problem.
Okay.
Me personally, I don't have a problem.
Okay.
It just depends on what you're being through.
Mm.
If this girl have a particular background and she's not trying to switch from that background, I'm not gonna get mad.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I can't be a guy, I can't be a girl based on the question.
Mhm.
And I was dating someone that doesn't have a car.
And now
And I'm leaving that. Okay,
Right.
I'm dating someone that have a car
to go to someone that doesn't
That
have a
can-
car.
that doesn't
It
have
doesn't
a car
make
at
sense.
all. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it must not be only about the Gucci bag. We're just talking about the little things. You can't leave a guy that has plans for his life, is in college, junior year, and you want to go date somebody
drug dealer.
that's not going to school. You
Killer-
understand what I'm
killer
saying?
man.
That doesn't have
Yeah.
a plan. So when we talk about the other stuff, let's not only talk about the materialistic stuff, because they probably think I'm just talking about the materialistic stuff and the money. And all that. We're talking about the better things you've seen in this guy.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you always want to get better in life. So you always need to look for the next opportunity to get better.
I feel like I believe everyone should have standards.
Okay.
True. Because like, if there's the question where you go and ask a girl, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
And she say me.
That used to be a very popular
No,
question.
no,
like,
I'm
a couple
asking
of months
if
ago.
it's you, then because some they really do believe that I'm beautiful. I have all this nyash. I have
Yeah.
everything going for myself,
Mhm.
and it's enough.
Right.
But sometimes a well-established guy is not looking for that. He's looking for someone to support him.
Cook
He's
with
looking
meal.
for someone. Sometimes it's not.
Brother.
You're not even looking for much
Those girls,
to be in the frame so that it looks nice.
yeah, those
That's
girls,
all.
it's gonna be hard for them to get married. But at a certain
They
time,
exist.
Right.
at a certain time, they'll give up that. You understand what I'm saying? That's why my point was saying, what do you bring to the table? Nothing, right? You can't blame her. If that's what you want to think. Like, have you ever seen the video where there was this girl, she expect her boyfriend to pay for the date? Everyone that
I know.
yeah, that was
yeah,
just-
yeah.
she has probably seen somebody,
That did
her
that.
friend, beautiful.
Or she thought he would do
that was
that.
something I was gonna ask next. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
when your girlfriend invites all her friends, like your birthday, or are you responsible to pay for everything?
No.
How
No.
much
Everyone
does she-
Everyone
what
can.
does she
Wash
expect
dishes.
to
You
spend?
pay for mine.
Okay. Okay. Let me answer this. If my girlfriend brings her friends,
Wash it.
like, first of all, okay, let's say it's a dinner. We're going to a dinner. First of all, like maybe it's like her party or whatever. If she bring her friends, like her friends are capable of taking care of themselves,
Mhm.
right? Like I might be able to pay for their expenses. But
now they see you as the odogu.
That's
They
the
see me
thing.
as Dogu.
That's a
So
bad
be
thing.
See me as
But
Dogu.
if your
For
if
me-
your girlfriends think, your girl, the friends that she has, if they think that they're coming to chop and the boyfriend will pay, then they don't see you correct.
Right. Like first of all, if that's what my girlfriend is thinking or looking for, then I think it's something that like need to be discussed. Because like I don't think that my girlfriend,
Yo,
like I don't think
No,
my
because
girlfriend
they see
would
you as
tell
a
me,
John.
right?
you're
Like
ri-
they can
you're-
see me as whatever,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like I'm not gonna do that.
you're right though, but it just depends to how the guy portray.
Yeah, I was going to
these
say that.
girls. You feel me?
Because you
If
can do
this
it in a
guy
way where it
knows-
makes
if-
you look.
If your friend know your nigga's a baller and your girlfriend is telling them, "Oh my nigga got shit," they come here expecting that you
Expecting.
pay.
And that's them.
You know what I'm saying?
They will expect tired. You understand? They
No
will expect.
evidence.
No, listen, like that's what I'm saying. Like they will expect, but at the end of the day, it's like
It
I will
depends
not do
though.
it.
Because if I have so much money and I'm with my girl and she's throwing a birthday and that's something I'm doing nice because it's her birthday, and I said, oh, I got.
I
the
feel like
food.
that should be discussed before you guys go.
Exactly. It should.
Be your friends
Communication.
and I'll pay,
Not
or
now
be your
that we
friends and
finished
they'll
chopping
pay
it,
for
you're saying,
themselves.
babe, can you pay?
Okay,
Right.
so
That's
I
what
have
I'm
this
saying.
comment on YouTube from Crystal. He said, I think it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. He said, if you like a girl, you will not care about her ex. You shouldn't have to care about who her ex was.
I agree.
I wouldn't care if she don't
Leave-
bring it up.
Leave the past in the past.
Some girls
because
do bring it up a
sometimes-
lot.
But I think
That's true.
earlier, I think someone was talking about how her lifestyle depended on how her ex treated her. So now, like, you're always thinking about her ex, what her ex did for her.
That is
Yo.
true. It can be unhealthy.
Yo.
So she's saying, like, if you like her, you shouldn't be thinking about.
I'm not
the
thinking
ex.
about the ex. The ex don't have nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I'm thinking how to treat this person better than the last person because they probably ended the relationship because that guy didn't treat her nice in some sort of way. So I'm trying to do better, right?
Mhm.
And again, that's on my point. It depends on this girl. There are girls that might be okay. I'm good to go whatever that comes after this. There are girls that are looking for better. There are girls that I've sent them Instagram pictures and be like, my ex is better than this dude. They care about the ex more than you do care. You understand? Like
Right.
I'm trying to put you on somebody and you're saying you their picture and you're telling me your ex is better than them. You know? So
they're trying to move.
so things like when I get comments like that, it makes me just think like if I'm trying to approach somebody, this person, I gotta do more than what the ex-boyfriend is doing.
And it's only not materialistic stuff. In
Yeah,
terms
it must
of,
not be only
yeah,
materialistic
in terms
stuff.
of being down for the
Yeah.
person, because maybe the person was emotionally detached
Right.
from the relationship.
Right.
It's different stuff that goes into it.
Okay, there's another comment from Vanessa on YouTube. Vanessa said, I think she said, if you're not looking for at the Nyash, but then the girls, but then what do you have been looking at the girls on online?
What?
Ah,
You know what
Okay.
I said?
Oh,
Okay.
it's
Let,
fine.
let,
Let
let,
me-
let
you
me
want
let me
to
do this.
answer?
Let me do this. Yeah. First of all, like when you're looking at a girl, you don't just look at like like what she's thinking. You're looking at her physical beauty, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
I can't wake
So
up and be
whatever
scared.
you as the man you like to see, others the nyash, the top, the face. People have different liking.
Yeah.
Like, do you like the face? Do you like the nyash? Do you like,
The
like whatever body?
the
Exactly.
beauty,
You know?
the beauty of a
Yeah,
girl lies on the
woman,
what?
woman is the beauty.
You-
Woman
the
is
eyes of the
beauty.
beholder.
It's
The
a
beauty of the what?
create-
The beauty of the girl lies on the what?
Eyes
of the
beholder.
What
No.
what you like is not what I'm gonna like.
Yeah.
But
There
I
are
think we
people
all
that
like
don't
the same.
There are people that don't like girls with big nyash.
Right.
There are people that
They like pancakes.
they like slim. Yeah, people have
People
their
like-
choice. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That one need help, bro.
it's preference.
Wait, what's the
It's
It is
preference.
Charlie, pancake is pancake.
And again, the girls who see online. Now I feel like online is better because there's a low possibility of you going to work or going to Walmart and really seeing somebody you like
That's true.
or
Yeah.
seeing somebody that match your type.
The thing
But
is, I feel like
online
you
now you have suggest, you have different mutual friends that know people that know people.
Okay.
There are a lot of people that are in a relationship right now because of online. At first, they met the girl online, they saw a picture online before they saw her in real life.
But I feel like it's the same. You know, with what he said. You know how the girls. I mean, sometimes they're like, it's not all about the Inyasha. They look for the same thing in guys. They're not going to date a guy who's over 250 pounds.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It's preferences.
Exactly.
And physical appearance
Exactly.
do matters.
I
to
want
them
a
too,
dark
though.
guy. I want somebody with beard. I want a
I
6
want someone
foot,
with
you know,
6 packs.
six
Yeah.
pack.
Yeah.
And girls too.
Intense.
And there are girls that don't care about that too.
Exactly.
So it
Right.
just depends on preference.
There's some guys that don't care. I say
But-
some guys like pancake.
Yeah.
That's it. You know some. You know some girls
Exactly.
though. Some girls they like appreciation from their own fellow girls too. So when
Mhm.
they want most girls now they want when they post a picture with their boyfriend, they want appreciation from their friends. Like, oh,
It
he's
has to
cute.
make sense.
Oh,
I
your
s-
boyfriend look nice. Oh, you're cute. Like
It has to
Trust
make
me,
sense.
You don't
they
want to.
need
You don't want to.
validations from their friends too to know like
You don't want to be that boyfriend that they're shy of posting you.
As long as you're
Trust me,
happy.
I know, bro.
You don't want to be that boyfriend that's shy of posting.
And the friends are saying as long as you're happy.
Yeah,
As long as
you're
you're
happy. You don't
Okay,
know what I
so-
mean?
Yeah.
So another comment on YouTube from Crystal. She said, "That what do you bring to the table question is so disrespectful."
Wait,
She look you right though.
You know when people be asking like,
She
"What do
low-key
you bring
right.
to the table?"
Mm-hmm.
They said that question is mad disrespectful.
It's mad disrespectful.
I feel like in every sense, that conversation is going to be discussed anyway. Even if it's not me asking, what do you bring to the table? Because with every relationship, I'm benefiting. If we are friends, I'm benefiting. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm so. It's not me.
Oh, you're benefiting.
No, it's not even about like girl to girl. Like if I have a guy friend, like it's something that you're helping with. I'm not just being friends because we are there. Maybe your ideas inspire me. It's stuff that we are sharing.
So basically,
With every type of relationship, there's something that is being exchanged. You know what I'm saying?
But if you're trying to
Yeah.
make friends, you're not gonna ask them what they bring to the table. I feel like what you bring to the table, you need to find them from how the person is acting.
That is true. You need to know before you.
That's why I said. That's
You
why I
need
said.
to ask.
That's why I
But-
said no. You know, I feel like it was kind of that question was kind of like jokingly because
Yeah,
I don't
no.
really think like a sensible guy would meet a girl and be like,
Yeah, what do you bring
Yeah,
to
like,
the?
what do you
That's a
bring
way
to
to
the
scare
table?
up
It's
the
just
Because
date.
at the end of the day, we all know that we bring something to the table.
of course, yeah.
So like, I don't think somebody would get up and be like, "Hey, you like,
What do you bring?
what
to
are
the
you
table?
bringing to the table?" No, I don't think it works like that. So please, don't take it as disrespectful.
Don't. It's
or-
not disrespect. It just.
I don't think any of us will in real life. ask
Okay,
that
so let's
question.
let's go into something a little bit different. So we're talking about transparency in finances. So I think earlier last week I went on Twitter and I saw this comment. That the lady was like, "You should never let your parents know how much you have or how much you earn."
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
For parents,
yeah.
parents no, but for the girlfriend, I think you should.
Also, let's put them together for your parents and your girlfriend.
Okay, I want to go to parent one because like
Mhm. Okay.
me, my situation might be different from y'all.
Mhm.
Cause like it's just me, my mom, and my brothers.
Yeah.
So like, for me, I think I let my mom know a lot more. Just like growing up, like most people, most of my friends, they bought their first cars. Like my mom is not rich. Don't get it wrong. We live a comfortable life, but she provide for me. So like I didn't get to buy the car I used. I didn't buy it.
Mm.
So I feel like because she did all that stuff
did
for
all
me,
that for you?
I'm not supposed to just go out there and just like spend on like. And I gotta show appreciation. Like okay, because she did this for me, I don't gotta just go just buy anything I want. I gotta let her know. Like for example, that one what's it called, Hakimi.
Yeah, Hakimi.
You know, you saw what happened.
Yeah.
Because like
Wait,
you gotta
one
have. It
second.
depends on the
For
relationship.
those
you
that don't
have.
know, Hakimi is a football player.
Mm.
You know that recently just
In terms
the
of
wife
divorce,
divorced.
put
Yeah.
all
I
his
think
money
I
in
think
whatever
all
his
girls
mom's-
know that story.
No, I don't.
They were so
He was
so-
trending, man.
they were
He was
so
trending.
mad.
He was
First
trending.
thing, keep going.
So like it depends on what relationship you have with your family. Because me and my mom, we got like a really close
That's
relationship.
true.
So like I feel like me and her are so close. I tell her like what's going on. Because in case something hit me, she gonna be there like, okay, I know what happened. Like I got you. Like for Hakimi, if the mom didn't know like maybe the mom's seen that from my part because there's certain things your mom can see from my part coming and you can't see it because she's your partner.
Yeah.
And sometimes because when you like somebody so much, there's certain stuff they do is bad. You don't think it's bad because
Yep.
you love them so much.
Yep.
And you so blind about some stuff they do. So like me, I got a really good relationship with my mom. So like certain stuff I let her know like, oh, this was going on. At the end of the day, I still make my decisions, but I just let her know.
I feel like
She might give me her opinion, but I still do what I want to
to
do.
some extent they should be able to even estimate. So there's no way your own parents don't know like what type of money.
How
They
much
should know
you make,
like
So, like, the thing
if
is,
you are comfortable, just But I get why people don't, because they feel like, oh, their family will look at them different.
again, you need to know how your parents are,
That is
because
true.
if you tell your parents you're making 150, 120, and these are parents that are entitled, and get me wrong, there are people parents that are entitled, they want more from you.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
expect more.
That's what.
If
That's
you don't give them, they'll be like, damn, you making this money?
And then
They're gonna guilt trip you all the fucking time.
Because like with everything that happens, our son is making 200K,
Yeah,
but
call him and let him get
let
this.
him come and
Like something they can buy with their money, they will
They'll call
expect you
you.
to do it
because
they know
you
you're
got
making
it,
that lot.
and you got it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for me, if my parent asks me how much I make, I'll tell them. If my partner asks me how much I make, I'll tell them.
But
You know, like I don't I don't want her to tell me how much she makes. If I ask her, I think she should be able to tell me.
Okay.
Like I think it should just it's very simple. If she asks you, go ahead and tell her. I don't think like it's gonna kill you to do that, right? But I don't think it's like like obligated to tell your parent or family members how much you make.
I feel like what you said is really powerful, because it's not all parents that, even if they know how much you make, they're going to take advantage of it.
That's what-
Sometimes they even support it.
Right.
that's for
Like,
me
they
though.
see
That's
that,
what I was
they
trying
even
to
want
say.
you to save more.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're okay. Like
But
everyone
some-
is different.
But
That's why-
some,
They go chop your money.
That's what. But you got to know your parent though. Like if
Yeah.
you know, if you like you live with your mom for so, like your parent for so long, you can
And
know
they
how to
would rather you
react to
save that
certain
money,
stuff.
You
Yeah.
know they want you to save that money.
Yeah, like you should know your parents to like tell them like if you think it's gonna be beneficial to you to telling them, you tell them. If you think it's not, it's gonna put you in more trouble. I don't think it's a
they'll be
good
your
idea.
girlfriend. If it's your wife, yes.
Girlfriend?
What would I tell you?
Okay, so so let's
You
go.
want
I
that.
think this story is like a couple of months old, but let's go a little bit deeper into the Hakimi situation, and I would want the people at the back to put it on the board. What do you guys think of that? If when you go in a relationship, are you gonna sign a prenup in terms of financial, or you're just gonna leave it open in
Yes.
terms of the Hakimi situation?
But
Anything
feel
can
like
happen. You can be
Me
in love.
personally, I feel like you really gotta know your partner. For me, I feel like Hakimi had to have known something about the girl for him to even
Think about doing that.
maybe
think
the-
about doing
maybe
that.
the mom might not think that.
Or you know,
You gotta
sometimes
know your-
moms will say like they don't trust the girl too.
Mhm.
Your mom can say that too, so that'll be in the back of your mind. They'll take that into consideration. You know?
No parent really fully
you can
trusts the
you can
person
trust
with
your partner, but your partner can
Right.
change.
Okay, so this.
Yeah, of course.
All right,
That is
let me chime in a little bit. So this what we're talking about here is not just about us. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions, you can put it on our YouTube or on our Instagram. So right now we're just talking about the Hakimi situation. Are you going in a relationship, sign a prenup in terms of financial stuff, or you're just gonna leave it open?
But for that today, because I seen like this one interview like a real big like a tattoo artist. She's like really big,
Mhm.
and she had like a little they had like, on a little TV show, and like her husband was like, okay, I'm about to. At that point, it's like her before they got married. It was like a fiance at that point.
Yeah.
But the dude's like, before we get married, like we got to sign a prenup, and the female found it so disrespectful because she said basically you don't trust me. You can't
She
blame the
confirmed.
guy because like today's society, bro, a lot and for courts you go to courts for the most part the women always win the court case and afterwards they get like more like 70% of whatever you made.
I feel like in a relationship, in my opinion, it's optimal to get a prenup, because here's the thing: the woman always have an edge on you. If she leave, you're always gonna be the one suffering.
Okay.
But if there's a prenup, you know what I'm saying? She's not going to
can't
threaten
financially
you
affect
with that scenario. So she'll be more careful with her decision and stuff like that. Because it happens, I mean, people change a lot. It will surprise you.
Yeah.
You'll be in love for so long, and then you get into the whole relationship in deep, but you want to see someone else, and it's a whole thing. So like having that prenup just in case will keep you secure.
Yeah.
Because imagine being homeless.
Right. And
after.
it's not
It can happen.
it's not just to keep you secure, to keep her secure as well. Because like, if you guys sign the prenup, then like, it goes both way. Like she's whatever she like, for example, there's some people in a relationship the guy makes split, right? Like, when they go to court, whoever makes more have to,
That is true.
right. So like it goes both way, You know what I mean? It goes both
Yeah.
ways.
So it's not only the guy.
The guy, yeah.
It's
So
just
you believe like what you bring in a relationship, that's what you get
You get
when you
out.
leave.
Because the thing is, it's just something written on paper, right? But I don't know. Just not being able to do that, because like it shouldn't be a big deal. But it's just the generation we're living right now.
But here's the thing, though. So a lot of women think that you asking them to sign a prenup makes them think that
You
you're
don't trust
think-
them.
You don't trust
You
them,
don't
or you're
trust
thinking
them.
of
It's that
leaving.
trust part, and
Yeah.
This question
Oh, they can think.
is a 50-50.
So is prenup a trust issue or like a
50-50.
safety issue?
I
there's
think
nothing
it's-
wrong
it's-
being
it's
safe.
more-
That's just the only thing I
No,
can say.
why you being safe with somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with?
Because bro, today's society is shaping
Okay,
the way
let
you
me
Today's-
give you a
no, no, no.
expected, unexpected.
Imagine,
I'm telling
imagine, right?
Mhm.
You're dating. Imagine, right? You're supposed to, you're like they're doing like the vows and stuff. They say for better, for worse, and she stay quiet.
Mhm.
I feel like that's the type of power you're going to. As long as we want the better, for everything to end like perfectly. I know things might happen, but I don't think signing a prenup is advisable, because if you get married to your wife and you're trying to be rich, she gonna help you in one way or the other.
Oh.
Think,
But
capo.
here's the thing, bro. Not
You
every
can't-
lady is how you're thinking in your mind. Because look, it can be really good in the beginning. People can switch up on you.
yeah,
fast.
over
Look,
time, stuff changes.
What make you think you can't switch up on her? So if you guys don't, if
Yeah.
if you
okay,
get
then
into a
it's in her
relationship,
benefit.
if you
It's
no,
both.
Because think about it. Let's say I make less than her. She makes more than me, and we did a prenup,
Mhm.
right? And if I'm a douchebag, if we didn't have it, I'm taking more of her money.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's just like it's
That's
just
what I'm
a
saying.
So
sensible
like,
thing.
Alright,
are you
so-
willing
so
to
if
do
you're
a
making-
prenup if you earn less than your wife?
What?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really don't care.
I don't.
I
It's
really
just,
don't care.
It's just to secure. Because the thing is, I'm not going to think about it even after we sign it. It's just anything can happen. You can't
Yeah.
live life with a blind eye. You can't put 100. It's good that you have trust in your wife,
Okay.
but she's also another human being. You can't
Nah,
put
bro.
100% trust.
But if you want to do it, then say you don't have trust in her. If you don't do it, then you have trust in her.
The-
It's just
Listen,
because
People
you
think like
can't-
that
you
and then
can't-
end up homeless.
you
Bro, I'm
can't-
telling you.
you
Yeah,
can't-
yeah. A lot
bro,
of people do
they,
things
they
like
never
that.
imagine my wife is gonna do this.
See, you can prove to a lady that you sign a prenup and you trust her. You will not prove to her that. You
That I
not prove
signed
to
a
her you trust her.
couple.
No, okay. Here's the thing, right? The people that ended up, not benefiting from a prenup, and let's say got homeless, they never imagined that situation would happen.
Of course, that's what I'm not saying you
it
wrong.
can happen to anyone.
I'm not saying you wrong, but what I'm saying, you cannot tell her let's sign this, and you want to convince her you trust her.
for
She
example,
will not believe you.
Let's go back to that Hakimi thing. He was fine. Like the wife demanding like more than half of what Hakimi is
And they were
earning.
married.
Right. Did he like new stuff like that will happen?
But the thing is,
Of
you
course,
guys
in
need
a
to
relationship.
you guys need to also understand.
No, I get his point.
Her
though.
divorcing doesn't mean she's the problem. Hakimi might be cheating.
No.
You can get in a relationship and mess this girl, and she's trying to leave you.
Yes, don't get me
So
wrong.
it's not only her changing on you. You switched up on her. You were treating her bad.
That's what a prenup just favors whoever has more money. Who has less money.
So that's why it's like
That's what I'm
having a
saying.
prenup. The other person is thinking.
Back to the
you're
statement.
thinking of leaving.
Back to the statement. Our money is our money. So we sign a
Yeah.
prenup. Our money is our money, right? Is that not what you said? Yeah. So why are we signing it? If our money is our money, let's share it
Because
together.
anything can happen.
Yeah, let's share it together. Our money is our money, right?
No. A lot of people, they don't expect it, man. I'll tell you. You can go in blind. I mean, I get it. Because, like, when you're signing a prenup, it's like, oh, you don't have trust in this and that. But, like, it's a necessity. Living in these times, I feel like.
Say to the camera, whoever
Where's the camera? Where's
Said-
the camera? Yeah,
Where's the
living in
camera?
this
whoever
time.
right there, right
whoever
there.
says gonna end with,
Charlie,
be
the
ready,
things
be
that be
ready to
happening,
sign the prenup. Yeah, get your pen and
Me
paper.
too. Eh?
the things that are happening seriously. Like people get in relationship, be married for 15 years. Now the girl wants Odogu.
They get why always be the man, not the cheat.
Look at the man.
The
The
girl.
man wants.
Okay, the man
Sophia.
started cheating, going outside, and the girl want to divorce.
Listen, we never say that the man doesn't do anything.
No, you got to
wrong.
pay
No,
for your
it's 'cause
You got
we
to
are
pay
biased
for. You
on
got to
the
pay
man.
for what you did.
Right.
You
No,
got-
of course. Like, listen,
It-
if you're a man, you know that you cheated. Of course. Like, first of all, like you're going to do everything first. If you guys have kids,
Let's be honest,
you're
right?
gonna make sure
Let's
that
be
the
honest,
kids are
right?
taken care
Let's
of.
be if
and
you
everything
want to
else.
be honest, right?
Mhm.
If you want to be honest, right?
Right.
A lot of these men make their marriage to break out.
That is true. Because there's a lot of people that are married and still having affairs, and it's mostly usually
Mostly the
man's
men.
fault. Because
So that's what we see.
it will surprise
That's
you.
what we
That's what
think
we
Females are
we
good at
know.
hiding stuff
No,
more
no,
than
no, no,
more
no,
than
no.
male. But even
We
females,
men are
females
women.
say it. They
Hey,
say
if you
that
find out,
they,
then they didn't do it good.
yeah. Like females will tell you they will tell you they pretty good at
Hey,
hiding
if
stuff
you
compared
find
to
it, then
guys.
you do. I mean,
Like for me,
Charlie.
if my feelings change about a girl, like you can tell, like you can tell like my feelings. For a female, you can't tell. Like they can still
you
act
can
the
sit
same.
in a room of 5 people
They'll
and I'll
do.
know.
They're pretty good at acting. Like if a girl don't like you no more, they'll just keep calm till like you do something real bad. They,
And
then
it's-
they
yeah,
use that as an excuse to like get out.
Mm.
But the feelings been changing since a while ago, so you can't tell me.
So they're emotionally checked out.
Yes,
Yes.
they're out.
They're just better actors than us. That's why they get paid better now.
Okay.
I don't think there's a real estimate with who cheats more, but usually it's seen as the men.
Yeah.
Because the men are also crazy, right?
Yeah.
We have a
Especially
couple of comments.
That black men
on,
don't cheat.
YouTube. So this comment from Rejoice Aka, she said, Hakimi, I think earlier, Boadu once he said, nah, Hakimi is a legend. And then she replied and said, Hakimi is not a legend. He just happens to be smart, and he's not.
Kimi should be taught, his quality should be taught in schools.
Yeah.
It's a
101.
But what like I feel like we're messing this up. Akimi just put his money on his mom's name, right?
Yeah, I feel like he put majority of his money into his mom's name, or not his money.
So
like
it
his
seemed like he has
asset.
more money.
Bro, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He might be fortunate. He might be lucky to get away of this. I don't think this nigga was doing it thinking, oh, if we break up and stuff. You
Okay,
understand?
so
Okay, why do you think he did it if he
I feel
didn't
like-
fully trust? I mean, if he claimed that.
I
he
feel like
trusted his girl.
sometimes you don't know their background, you don't know their religion and stuff.
That is true.
Because I don't feel like any man get married and they think about that. And again, Hakimi is like, successful, so
yeah,
he really, really successful.
I think it might have been good advice from the parent part because knowing that Hakimi is a soccer player, not any soccer player, but the really, really successful one, with any lady that he's going to be with, there's always that fear. So maybe there's the advice from the parents saying,
So why don't
But
stay?
it's the fact
Why
that
just
she
stay away and don't
demanding-
get married?
I think
If
you
you're
guys
scared,
are
won't
gonna
break
like
up.
this
You be in a
comment.
relationship like Ronaldo one day.
okay,
Ronaldo's
why
in a
isn't
relationship.
Ronaldo married?
He's in a relationship. Nah, he's not married.
Oh,
Why,
we-
so
we-
why
we
don't you
talk-
just do
We'll
it?
talk about that
Let's-
later.
let's
So
talk
we have
about
this
it later.
comment on Instagram from royalty.royalty18. She said, it's an interesting one. If you're so unsure that it won't be a successful marriage,
Yeah.
then why marry?
Right. Why you go marry and just be like Ronaldo, be in a relationship.
That
Have a
is true.
girlfriend.
I agree with
The
that.
girl has to be willing.
Because
to
you
go
all
with that,
you
though.
all can do everything.
So the thing is, okay, so
There's no
knowing, I
limitation.
feel like for it to happen, it has to be a great understanding, okay, that this is what we're going to do. Because
Yeah.
imagine
Right.
you're with someone so long and you're not, the person know that, oh, me, I'm not going to marry you. I think the person is going to, I don't know, it's just going to be this
Right.
awkward.
It has to be like,
It's like awkward. If you don't want it to happen, because and again, you cannot tell someone to sign a prenup and you convince them that you trust them.
Mhm.
You cannot.
That is true.
You got to pick one or you go the other
Well,
one.
we leave it on
But
trust.
I feel like I've heard certain scenarios about prenups that are kind of interesting. It's like, let's say your family has a business, family business or whatever, and you are on top of it.
So you want to protect it.
Yeah. So it's like it's not yours. It's
Oh.
for
But the
your
family,
entire family.
Yeah.
So with that, it's like someone said it's advisable to have a
get a
prenup
prenup.
because in case of anything happens, the girl gets
All the
like half of
royalties and
what you
assets.
and your family have, right? Which is technically not right. So I think that's the only instance of prenup that I kind of understand. Is like if it's not only yours, it's just like a family business, and you guys go for it.
Let Shorty enjoy now.
bro,
Give him something.
She has to get half of it.
Yeah,
Either
give
way.
him
But
something.
think about it though.
You guys work for these, Charlie.
This guy-
Charlie, you guys work for these. To be honest, if you get married to a female, you guys work hand in gloves to pay for that house. even though they might give her the house, and
You are crazy, man.
no. We're missing this though. When they say give her a house, they're not just giving her the house.
Okay.
She's going to be living there with her kids,
Okay.
and they will find a way to sell the house and share the money.
Mhm.
They're not giving her the house.
So let her enjoy the house. Or
So
if you there
so
and
if you
that
divorce
rich.
somebody, right, the person might be living in that house and you're paying the mortgage,
Yeah.
but they're living there.
Yeah.
When you find a way to sell that house, then they will share the money. That's how it works. It doesn't work like, oh, they're just going to take your house and give it to someone. Now, they're just doing that because she has kids, so she needs to. That's what they're thinking.
Is that your
That
experience?
is true. No.
Like last
Someone,
two, what?
someone said he's speaking from experience.
Everything else we gonna experience, Charlie. Come on now. Like there was this one Cameroonian 2 years ago.
Mhm.
He went into his house, shot his wife,
Yeah.
and shot himself.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You all remember the story?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't know that.
Yeah.
You know the story,
was-
right?
No, I
It
don't.
happened in Cincinnati.
So,
This is here?
Yeah, it
based
happened
on
in
the
Cincinnati.
news was this lady was leaving the house and was bringing guys.
Another guy in.
Another guy, yeah. But they had already been divorced.
That's what I'm saying. But that's how it works.
So
though.
they are not
Okay,
together.
yeah.
When you
Yeah, they're not together.
but this was his house that he
That's
was paying.
crazy.
He was paying mortgage.
He was living in the hotel, no?
Yeah, and I know somebody else too that they divorced, but they found a way, sold the house, and shared the money.
But every scenario is different.
But because the way they look at it in court, you'll work for this.
Because sometimes to protect the woman, because actually some guys, I mean, it's not all of guys that.
You all work for this. You can't. If you want your stuff, buy a house, and you guys are renting an apartment.
But like, what couple was saying, he said like Ronaldo, right? He got a
Yeah.
girlfriend for a long time. But I feel like it's disrespectful towards the female. If I'm a,
Okay,
if
so
I'm
it's
a,
not disrespectful to tell her to sign a prenup, but it's disrespectful to the girlfriend.
Because like, imagine you. So, for I don't know for how a female would feel, but like, imagine you got a guy and y'all been together for like 10 years, and that guy don't think about getting married to you at any time because, you know,
So,
if he asks you a prenup, you
right.
gonna find it disrespectful.
Cristiano has money. How old is he now?
39.
39.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, what does he like? What does he like?
Let
he
me-
doesn't have.
I
to
might,
get
I might
married?
not be right. I might not be right, but I think Cristiano is not getting married for just maybe
Maybe.
if he divorced.
He lose
he's,
half his
he's
assets.
he's so like he has so
Influential,
influence
so much
Yes.
money.
that if he divorced,
Mhm.
it's gonna be like a whole like how this big
I
celebrity
feel
like
like
Tom
there are
Brady.
certain
Oh.
situations.
You
I
right?
see
understand
what
what I'm
you're saying.
You understand what I'm
'Cause,
saying?
Yeah, it has
Ronaldo-
probably happened before.
Yeah.
Listen,
And he didn't see
listen.
out.
Ronaldo has been in certain not really like situations where females try to blame certain things on him.
Yeah, like a rape
sexual-
situation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
So the
like,
prenup is
he
not
knows-
disrespectful. You're just
I
being
think
safe.
I feel like he knows certain things can happen, so he wouldn't put
Yeah,
himself in.
But
that kind of
is that
me
situation.
personally,
right?
I think him and Georgina already had that talk about it.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'm
she's
saying.
definitely
Yeah,
okay with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
the same
even if
rule-
they're not married, the girl is still getting benefits from it.
Right.
And
Exactly.
she's still catering to Ronaldo's. They're doing like husband and wife, even though they're not bound by
Man.
paper.
That girl don't have nothing to lose if she leaves Ronaldo today.
Mhm.
Okay, the same rule applies with because if you're doing a prenup, right, the girl wants it to happen so bad, she's not. Some might get mad, but if she really is down for it,
Yo.
it's gonna happen.
Yo.
Because people do it. People
Yo,
don't do prenups.
Again, me, I'll not sign prenup. Be how do you call this? Jeff Bezos. He told his wife, "I'll give you this amount. We don't need to
That's
go to
because he
court."
has it.
That is true.
Wait, how
Nah,
much are you willing to give?
exactly.
How much
If
are you willing
you
to
say-
give?
If
We talking about
if you and this lady, if you and this lady can come into an agreement,
How in
To
this
s-
modern time, lady, where
it happens.
that
You can come into an agreement with her.
But
Charlie.
it's a lot harder not to even keep
if you
control
don't
of
have that
females 'cause
money to just be
Yo,
like,
and again,
here,
prenup, they're not gonna calculate what you had before you came into the marriage. Prenup works is they will calculate whatever you acquire while you're in the marriage.
but to say
It shows that you and the female work to get this stuff.
Mhm.
So that's why she technically owns
Owns.
50% because she helped you.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She helped you acquire this, and it's good. So why we not just? It's hard for you to achieve that by yourself. So why don't you give her props?
Okay, so there's this comment. There's another
Who knows?
comment on Instagram from royalty.royalty18. She said, "If you're so scared, then don't get married." Basically about
Don't get married.
get married if
Said.
you're so scared.
but
Yeah.
Another
single.
one on YouTube from Bandy Beauty.
Ooh.
She said, "Why will men go into relationships knowing their partner makes more, then start resenting her and get controlling?
You said what?
Why will men go into relationships knowing that their partner
Make-
earns more money than they do, and then they start resenting that woman or get controlling?"
That guy didn't know what he wanted.
No, that guy's confused
Yeah, he's confused. He didn't know what he wanted.
because how can you go the lady making money when you are controlling?
You
You're
know,
actually-
So that
You're
means
controlling her. So
Yeah.
what do you guys
So
talk?
it's
So
like you're enjoying the money and you're using it to.
right.
to
You know, like the guys that will go behind the girl and be like, "I want this PS4."
I do want to.
Like controlling is too much. Like
Again,
if a
again,
guy
the guy
goes
doesn't
and
really
do
like
that,
again,
Right.
again,
Like
it's
you
a
don't
lazy
want
man.
that.
Innit?
again, there are girls that have the money and don't care. They will do it for you.
Oh yeah.
That's true. Hey, there's a
They
lot
will
of
not
people out
think.
here.
There are girls that love to give.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you as a man, that's
I feel
not.
like you talk a lot from experience.
Yeah, he's
Are you
bro.
feeling the
Yeah.
comments? Charlie
Yeah.
says right. You,
Yo,
me
yo.
too, me too.
So I feel like
Mhm.
a man that's not like very disciplined is gonna take this, bro. The girl that have money and tell you I'll buy you a flight to Miami. The online it shows that the
Sister
nigga
Benz.
that spend it. You feel what I'm saying?
Sister Benny.
Yeah.
Sister Benny.
Okay.
Kapoor been through a lot, man.
No,
You've grown
I'm
up.
just exposed.
That's exposure.
Exposure, man.
All right. So another comment from Vanessa on YouTube. She said, "But I mean, the way you guys are talking, it's like you want to do something where prenup will now be involved.
Excuse me.
I mean, the way you guys are talking, it's like you want to do something where prenup will now be
I see where
involved."
she's coming from. Speaking from a point of perspective, like, okay, the guy is doing a prenup because he know himself 4 or 5 years ago, Vermouth
You go cheap.
or something like that.
We don't do stuff like that, but
That's true. That's true. She has a point. No, she has a point. She has a point. She has a
Maybe
point.
that's why I'm supporting that type of
She has a point because guys, they'll get in the marriage and know they're still gonna cheat.
They're gonna cheat still.
And they know I have this amount of money. If I cheat and I'm quiet
She'll
and this
still
lady
stay
don't
with
want me
me.
anymore,
You know,
you feel me?
Yeah.
She might divorce and now she's getting my money. You understand what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like mind
know.
games. If I can't stop cheating. If I get in and I continue cheating, this lady's gonna divorce me and now she has my money.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's that scenario also, and there's like other scenario where like a man is truly like into the marriage and there's no cheating,
Yeah.
nothing.
But Jakim, you haven't answered though. Are you gonna sign a prenup?
What do you have that?
You haven't answered that question.
No, I'm not.
No, just answer. I
I'm not
want to know.
design-
Like when it comes
We'll
to like
think about it.
prenup, right? Like I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about it, but like when it's when it comes to prenup, like it's like something that like a lot of men takes, and I think it goes like both ways. It can help the man and the woman as well. It's not just like one sided. But also like if in a relationship you sign a prenup, you as a man you're gonna cheat, then that is wrong. And there's like
Wait.
this
Capo, why does that man that you're even talking about even get himself to be married?
who's mine?
The one you just give an example, like if you get in a relationship but he knows he's
He'll be
gonna
cheating.
cheat still, what is the purpose of getting married? If you know like there's women that you can just continue dating and dating and dating.
Some people are being pressured to get married.
Yeah,
Some people in
not-
the African community they feel like marriage is an achievement. And again, guys, there are people that they really want to spend their life with a lady, but they know they can't just stop talking to another female. They know
Oh,
that.
they exist.
They
Right, yeah,
genuinely know that. That's why she asked the question that why would you want to sign that if you know that you're not gonna do something that's gonna cause a
You know, I think it's easier said than done. I'm over here saying like, "Oh, prenup, make sure you do your prenup." But like after investing, so much in a girl, are you willing to down that trust just for your own selfish reasons?
Exactly.
Because I feel like
no more
to-
prenup.
for,
no more prenup.
I think
No
that's
more.
no, but this is the essence of having talks like this. We all share ideas and
Yeah.
opinions. We have different views, but it comes together.
Yeah, I feel like it's disrespectful to the girl. If you want the marriage,
There's no way you're.
and
you're doing
again,
prenup
bro,
and the
whatever
girl's
you
going to
guys
smile at you
acquire
every
over that
morning.
time,
Yeah.
she worked for it, so it's fair to give her a portion.
Because marriage is
She worked
really
for it.
togetherness. You
Yeah.
came. I see where you're coming
Yeah.
from.
Okay,
I
all right,
see, I
so
see.
You
like,
coming for work, this lady has cooked you food, everything, bro.
based
Yeah.
on
Let her
us
enjoy the house.
based on us being like Africans, like how does culture play a role in like managing our finances when it comes to our home?
When it comes to our
guys,
home?
Yeah,
you need to calm
like
down.
between our families, or like, I mean, family. I'm talking about like you and your future wife. How would it look like for you guys to manage your finances as someone from an African home?
See, I feel like it depends on who you're with.
Yeah.
Because if it's an African person, they expect you. Because in Africa, they see the man to be what the provider, everything.
As you
Because a
should.
lot of even African
As
women
you
don't
should,
want to. It's not like they want to. They don't want to do anything than be with their kids at home. Because it's something that they grew around. It's something they want to do. But no, it's also women that's not what they want.
Yeah, in Africa, housewife is a hobby. It's like
It
a
is.
job.
They enjoy.
It's a job, housewife. Like
I say- I
on
say-
somebody
I don't
birth
mean they enjoy.
certificate,
Yeah, of course.
their occupation is housewife.
Yeah. It is.
Like their occupation is housewives.
Housewife.
Stay at home.
We are gradually
has
coming
its pros
we're
and
gradually
cons.
coming to the end of this talk show, and there's this one question that would end it all. But before we get into these questions, I would just want to go around. Everyone, you say your name again and your Instagram, and then you give us. I have this question for you guys. She said, it's on YouTube from Lene. She said, also the essence of a prenup is not about cheating. It's more about keeping your properties and other items of value before marriage remain yours, and that everything during marriage is shared.
That's a good.
Yeah. So
Wait, read that again.
it's more like the essence of a prenup is not about cheating.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like keeping your possessions for the ones that you came in the relationship with.
Mhm.
The
The
ones
one
y'all
that
made,
you guys
y'all
made-
made during that time
Shit.
y'all were together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
So-
But that's what I said about prenup. And back to a point, the
let's
Bible
go
said the
around.
two
Let's go around.
shall become one.
Amen.
So whatever you have, bro, it's your
You
wife. She's still
So-
gonna help you with that business that you had before you came
Charlie,
into
it
the
seems
relationship.
like you have got quality.
We're gonna go around and your name, your Instagram, and then what you think about the last comment that I just read about the prenup stuff. Yeah, Patrick.
Okay. Patrick Kanate, Instagram, Mr. _Kanate. I think that what she said was actually a good take on it, because I mean, it is fair to still be able to own what you like. Literally, I could have been working all my life before I even met this person for something that means so much to me, And I don't like knock people for getting a prenup for that reason. Obviously, like people have their reasons for getting a prenup, but if you have the reason of getting a prenup because there's worry about like, oh, she's gonna do this, or there's some kind of insecurity. Me personally, I just think I shouldn't be with that person. So yeah.
Okay, couple
My name is Capo Search,
experience.
man of experience.
Exposure.
Yeah, but it's just out of exposure. My name is Capo Search. I go by my Instagram Capo_Search_. So about the last point, as I said, based on my knowledge, prenup is about what you guys acquire while in the marriage. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you guys acquire a certain amount of things, I feel like she's supposed to have her own, benefit from it. It's not just about you. Because you're the man, she did help you in one or two ways you cannot see with your physical eyes, but that was her way of helping. And the Bible says the two shall become one.
Amen.
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 Amen. Okay, so I have a different question for you three. It's another question. He said, L10. Probably, okay. I'll read it. So right now, I'm just reading the comments and you guys be answering it. He said, who do you cherish more, your mother or your wife? Who comes first? I think this has been a comment that he or she has been commenting for a while now. Who do you cherish more? I feel like it falls on you. Exactly. Who do you cherish more?
It's on me.
It's on you.
This question is for you.
Yeah,
It's for you. It's for you, man.
Who do you cherish
for
more?
you.
Your mother or your wife?
You said enough.
Who comes first?
Oh, I want Mr.
Let me,
Exposure
let, me
first.
let me answer the question for you.
Yes, please.
It's a 50-50, right? Because again, God said in the Bible, you will leave your parents' house and come and meet each other.
Exactly.
You're supposed to cherish your wife and you're
And
supposed to cherish your mom.
You don't.
So her asking that question is like you tripping.
Mhm.
But the both of them,
They're
you're
important.
supposed to cherish the both of
Yes.
them. Because right now they're family.
Exactly.
So you can't tell me between your dad and your mom, who do you cherish more?
Exposure.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, couple. All right, what? Oh, sorry, Thor.
Big TZ, big TZ. Nah. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie. This like the second time someone asked me this stuff.
Hmm.
But like the first time, I said my mom. But looking back at it, I'm like, I started changing my mind, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, cause my wife, like my mom, she did her part. Like she did what she had to do. And my wife, she like, we started my own generation. Like that's gonna be my own type of like legacy in a sense. Like if I don't leave nothing, like if I don't leave a house or nothing, I'm leaving my kids. Like they will continue my stuff. So I think at the moment I'll cherish my wife, like it, and especially if it's like a good one, because it's hard to come across someone you actually like really
That's crazy,
like.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for Seth, I have another comment for you. This
Yeah,
comment
yeah,
is from Lene on YouTube. She said, "Cut your clothes according to your size."
Jesus.
Which meant cut your clothes according to your size. It's more.
It's more of cut your coat according to your material that you have.
All right, Seth, what do you think about
so
that
cut your
comment?
cloth according to your size. Is that meaning like go for what you can get?
Pretty much.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for
that
what you
makes
can
sense
afford.
because
Yeah.
it's vice versa. If you're a guy, you are going to handle someone that you know you can't handle. Don't go.
Yeah.
If you're a girl and you're going to handle a guy that you know he go cheat on you 5 times a week, why are you going? Exactly. So
I got blood pressure issues too.
it's definitely
Okay.
it's true in every sense. Even remove relationship. Let's say a job. You are going for a job you know you can't do. Why are you going?
Exactly.
Right.
Simple. So I
make
agree with that statement.
All right.
Whoever
Okay,
measure you.
Joakim. Our last question, just a comment. She said from Bandy Beauty on YouTube. So who goes in the passenger seat? Basically related to the question.
This question.
Who goes in the passenger seat
If my mom and my hey,
when you're driving? Your mom
yeah,
or your wife?
yeah, Joaquin.
So what I'm gonna say is that those two people are very dear to me. Like my wife and my mom. So I think like my mom's the one that gave me life. She's the one that gave me life. Respect. Like respect. She's the reason why I'm with my wife today. You know what I mean?
Right.
And also, like, my wife is the person I chose to spend the rest of my life with, to have kids and everything. And I respect the both of them. And what I'm going to say is that my wife should be understandable
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
to let my mom to sit, at the
If
front
your wife's
seat.
a bit correct,
because
just be like, put your mom back on.
Right,
let's
because like I would not expect her, to not, like let I don't want her to be like, okay, like, if it's the role where, reverse.
Yeah, exactly.
Think about it. Like
Yo,
her mom should sit the front seat.
yo,
You know what I mean?
yo,
And like I think it's very like understandable.
yo.
And don't get me wrong, like
any-
she has, her right to sit at the front seat too because she's my wife. But we have our mother. We both love our mothers, and I'm sure we both do.
like you.
So I think it's very like understandable for
Yo,
and it's also a sign of respect.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think with this, so for everyone watching, with this question, we've had a discussion on this channel. If you go to our YouTube, Wyattsdot Productions, you're gonna find this topic that was discussed like a while ago about who sits at the front seat, your mom or your wife. But we're just gonna finish up with this podcast real quick. So one last question from Gabby Dunn. He said, "How can couples manage healthy relationship while managing their finances together?"
Budgeting.
Yes.
Having a
Budgeting.
plan too.
Yes. Having
Communication.
Having a plan.
Right.
Having a plan. Budgeting is having a
Yeah.
plan in a sense.
Right.
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 Yeah.
I think that's like the most important thing, having like a financial plan, and also be able to like trust and communicate.
Yeah.
There's always got to be a trust in there and communication follows.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically that's all we have for you guys. We'd like to thank you guys for watching. This is Thoughts Express podcast. We were hosted here at the Wyattsdot
Thanks to Wyattsdot.
and
Wyattsdot.
we'll see you guys.